Welcome. It's not Monday, it's Tuesday. It's not Monday, it's Tuesday, says you all. Deal with it. Got things to talk about here tonight. Polyester Blend will start at 9 o'clock. This is KTRD broadcasting from the West Desert. Thank you for joining us. We will hand the reins over to Polyester Blend at 9 o'clock here tonight. Sit back, get ready. 9 p.m. Polyester Blend. Lots of fun here tonight. 9 o'clock, Polyester Blend. Ah. 7 minutes for the wonderful Polyester Blend Tuesday night edition starts. What's going on there? What the hell's going on there? You know what I mean, guys? Try to do this stuff. And it's like, what the fuck? Excuse me? What the fuck? That's why, kids. Ugh. That's why. I fixed it. I fixed it. Oh, look at this jackass. Oh, yeah.
Yo.
Oh!
Oh,
The only thing you've ever cared about in your life is nugs, chilling, and grinding.
Did you hear that?
I heard it.
A lot of goofs. We got a lot of goofs going on these days. I really appreciate it. On these.
Love the goose.
We're doing
Love
a show tonight. Yeah, yes, son. It's like herding cats, Ryan. Like herding cats. But we're all gonna be here tonight. Except, I don't know, Jeremy seems like he's in old Mary England. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like cool guy.
Seems like he's a turncoat.
Hanging out with the movie stars. That's cool.
Super cool. And again, I don't know if he's hanging out as much as stalking. Ryan, you missed a great show last week on Polyester. And Polyester Blend again. Poly Blend. Where we're doing our show here tonight. Like we always do, this is a scene from inside the station, KTRD out there in the West Desert. There's a look at our station, our broadcasting range. And of course, us getting ready to hand over the reins to us, Ryan. Us handing the reins to us. Could you imagine?
Speaking of rain, it is pouring rain in San Diego right
now. Brag much? Like you have water? Like how cool is that?
Yeah, oh baby. We have water.
We do not, sadly, here in Utah. It's in fact something we haven't really talked about too much this year so far, but yeesh, buddy, yeesh.
Sorry, just in the light.
Me too. That's what we do at this time. It's the testing light time. Test our focus. Oh yeah, there we go. Ryan, 4 minutes till we get going here on Polyester Blend. You're back this week. How are you feeling?
Buddy, it was a crazy week last week.
Sounded like it, buddy.
Yeah, every time the Finleys come, this is my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, somehow San Diego fucks them over. And it really sucks because Jessica wants her sister to live here, live closer.
And she keeps striking out.
And
yeah.
And she was like, yeah, every time. I'm like, maybe I'll bring it up this time. Maybe try to convince them to move this time. And then she breaks her ankle. And just has a horrible week. But let me tell you that I had last Friday off and I got real drunk with my brother-in-law.
He's the Brit, right? The British guy?
The Brit, yeah, the Brit.
I've been there with that guy before. Oh boy.
Oh
boy.
Oh yeah, you've met Louis.
I met Louis. Not our other Louis, but this Louis.
Yeah. We started at a bar downtown, a divey bar called the Waterfront, and I ended up probably 3 hours later doing the old walk and puke down the sidewalk. Have you ever done the old walk and puke?
Buddy.
Kind of be nonchalant about it?
Oh, pal. You're making me think of my, God, what birthday was that with Jeff in Portland where, I wasn't used to drinking in Portland where it's like, oh, I'll take a whiskey and it's like, a full pour. and I had like 5 of those, and that's when I like went on that epic walk to find a hose to drink out of.
Oh, that's right.
That was a big walk and puke, like bah, bah, bah. Then I found that hose that I'll never forget. I feel so bad, but the guy had his door open and I'm just watching him play video games on a huge screen, and I'm just drinking water out of his hose. He never knew, but there's a super drunk guy drinking out of his hose. I
Oh my
can't believe
God.
that.
That's amazing. I love that story so much.
It's a classic. It's a classic. Speaking of classic, this might be another classic. This being Polyester Blend here tonight, because we are 2 minutes away, Ryan, locked and loaded for another fun night. Surprises here tonight. Surprises. An unannounced performance here tonight, right? Unannounced performance.
We gonna get a Rodeo Boys
Oh God, a reunion show? I wish.
reunion show?
I wish. Ryan, I'm hitting share on the old Instagram to try to share in this world. Oh wow, this guy's joining early. Who knew this would happen? Ryan, Instagram, where you want to ask us questions, join us, find out about all the latest amazing news on Polyester Blend. Join. It's Polyester Blend Live on Instagram. Done with that Twitter shit, man. Done with that Twitter bullshit. Blue Sky? Maybe we need a Blue Sky, but really, I mean, I want to be getting away from this social media. So
Yeah.
I've been seeing like, you know, these people who are like, you know, these people who are dying because they're old without ever making a post. And I'm like, oof, that would have been a nice thing to end the life with. Like, he never posted on Facebook. He never posted. I was like, oh, that would be nice. All right. What's going to be even more nice here tonight is a Wiki music game we had left over. Topics. Big point of order here. Big point of order. A guy just joined to talk about this point of order, but it's 9 o'clock, Ryan. 9 o'clock. We hand over KTRD to our friends in the Schledio in Salt Lake City. Us. It's very confusing. Ryan, it is time to start Polyester Blend Live. That's the wrong thing. I play this first, and it's going to go to here. God damn it, I got to fix that. But actually, this might change soon because a big announcement here tonight. Big announcement. Polyester Blend, here we go. KTRD, home of the Polyester Blend Network, is now on the air. Welcome to another broadcast day. Polyester Blend Live streams Mondays at 8 o'clock over the internet from the Schledio in Salt Lake City, Utah. It is also simulcast from UHF station KTRD, 299 megahertz frequency from Hastings Dip in Utah's West Desert. As Polyester Blend Network and KTRD starts its broadcast day, we ask you to join us as we dissect, try to understand, poke fun, and also share our love of this strange Utah existence. But before we get to the live broadcast... Oh, wrong thing. No. There. Ryan, it's Tuesday. What are we doing? Well, I had a hockey game, and I'll get into that.
And I don't want to get married ever to anyone. You understand that?
But again, I can't. I gotta do the show. It's my great release. Because I ain't getting that kind of release. You know what I'm saying, Ryan?
Oh boy.
But it's the great creative release. We got too much fun, too much great stuff to get through every week. I can't. If I miss a week, we're set back. I got more stuff I want to get to everybody. So we must do a show. I hate missing a week of show. That's why sometimes we're going to have to do it in a couple of weeks. I'll tell you that more. Actually, I've actually decided we won't. But it is special, and you are special for being here because you know this is a great place for all your local, hyper-local news and fun and entertainment. It's time for another Polyester Blend Live. Hey! From the Schledio in Rose Park, Salt Lake City, Utah. It is a Tuesday night, Rye. It is a Tuesdays. It's a Tuesdays.
It is?
Uh-huh.
Wild.
Buddy, coming from the wild, walking, puking capital of Southern California, San Diego. He is our Ed McMahon. Ryan, are you going to walk and puke here tonight on the show?
We'll see. I mean, the night is young.
And joining us early, I don't know if he's still with. Is he looking? Oh, the Gurks.
I'm here, man. I'm here.
Gurks, you're here early.
I was told there was a bat signal. I was told it was needed somewhere, and I figured this was where I needed to be.
You're exactly where I need to be, and I'm glad you're here tonight because you've got a segment. Rarely does the Gurks have a segment.
I haven't had a bit in 6 years of this program. There's a reason for that, and we'll find out later.
You'll find out. We'll just see how well this goes. Might be the last. But Gurk and Ryan, you know that we must do the basketball shot. If I get this in, we're going to have a good show. If not, we're going to have a terrible show. I think I'm on a heater, right?
Come on, baby.
I've been on a heater, Ryan, right? On a heater?
I missed last week. Did you make it last week?
I did.
Oh, goddamn.
Oh, wait, no, actually, I didn't.
You still got Shaquille O'Neal numbers. Let's go. Let's get this.
Was that in?
No.
I think that went in, didn't it?
I think it went.
No, it hit the side,
This
gentlemen. It hit the side.
This is why they have instant replay.
Which I still need to set up. I've tried to figure it out at some point. People, I did not make it. We will have a horrible show, but don't go anywhere because you never know. Our version of horrible is actually probably the best show out there. So just keep watching. And of course, we've got our good friend Schledio keeping an eye over us here tonight in the wonderful Rose Park. Schledio. Okay, people, big stuff here tonight. Big stuff. We've got the wonderful Point of Order, lot to go over. Gurka will be helming a segment, Bills, the dumbest Bills. We can't wait to see him make a fool of himself when it comes to that. Then, a very special live performance by a person who's never done this type of entertainment on this show before. He is a regular on the show. You can't wait to see it. That comes up later tonight. And Ryan, you missed it. We had bald conversation last week because Jeff Guay wanted to talk about Gene Hackman, and I had a leftover Wiki music game, and it was so good. I got to get to it, Ryan. We got to get to it tonight.
Oh, okay.
So Wiki music game, and then a hell of a topics here, gentlemen. Hell of a run of topics. Lots to go through. But people, it is 9:05, and you know what that means, Ryan, when it's 9:05.
It means 30 minutes to Chili Bowl.
That's close, guys. But no, it's 9:05, guys. We must do a traffic update with our good friend Dean Ronner. We must see what's going on the road. Let's go out to Dean. Dean, are you with us?
Poly Blend.
You know what? Is that you? Oh, God, you know it. It's good to see you, Joe. It's me, Dean. Yeah, Dean Ronner out here. I'm up here in the chopper taking an eye on the KTRD, checking an idea on the traffic out here. And it is a son of a bitch this week. It's backed all the hell up.
Oh, shit, Deed, what's going on? Please, yeah. So for people who don't know, this is our helicopter traffic pilot, Deed Ronner. He's been really a part of Utah for some questionable amount of time. It seems unreasonable how long he's been out there, but he likes to give us an update of what's going on out there. And let's see what we got out there. Deed, what are we looking at?
Oh, gentlemen, it is gnarly out here, gnarly. It looks like two people have found a single egg out on North Gold Hill, and they are fighting over it. This thing looks to be an ostrich egg, which can get at least $3,000 to $4,000 on the right egg markets if you know where to go. And so we are going to look at these two people fighting out for some time.
Deed, did you know a lot about egg markets? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, I've done a lot of poultry work in my time, gentlemen. I have bred all sorts of egg-laying animals. For sometimes I was into pelican eggs, but this was before it became illegal sometime in the 1920s.
Oh, geez. Okay, Dean, I didn't know pelican eggs were a thing, but I guess it...
Oh, it was very popular during the Woodrow Wilson administration. Yeah, big fan of those eggs.
Okay, well, that's weird. But, Dean, last week I feel like I was confused. You never finished your story about being on the train and all this stuff?
Oh, all right, I can't believe you remember that. Yeah, I mean, it's dear to my heart that you pay attention to my life story. I was explaining that I was there at the first fireworks ever out there in the Wendover back in 1907.
Yeah, Dean, and then you delivered records, it looked like, to to the different people along the deep creeks. You know, we see the Garrison monster, which you did relay to us that it is real. It's not just a location. The Garrison monster is a real monster.
Oh, yeah, that fucker will get you. You gotta watch out for it.
But, dude, you delivered these records to this shop. I couldn't believe it. What a weird thing to do out there on the ride. There's you with the records, and then here's you in the bar.
Oh, yeah, as I brought up, these guys love these songs. They love this stuff. They are big fans of it. Ryan Bradford, you whippersnapper, you haven't said a damn word yet, you little punk.
Indeed. I'm just very happy that you're here. Very happy to see you.
Did you get that taffy? I sent you another box of taffy the other day. Did you get it?
Yeah, Deed. It kind of pulled out one of my teeth.
What? You got real? Oh, you still have your real teeth?
Yeah, buddy. I mean, not for long if I keep eating that taffy.
Oh, yeah, that stuff will get you. Right, last tooth I had that I was born with came out around 1926. I was doing super great at a speakeasy, not unlike this bar right here, but son of a bitch, we were playing Tiddlywinks, and I lost, and this puncher, he hit me right in the jaw. Had nothing but wood and walrus teeth since then.
Wow, it's a weird. Walrus teeth don't seem like they would fit human teeth.
Oh, they do a great job.
Okay, well,
I mean, not obviously not the tusks, right? But I mean, walrus have like regular teeth between the tusks.
You don't know inside my mouth, Ryan. You'll never know inside my mouth. So you'll never get to know that knowledge.
Wow.
Oh, just Dean,
Wow,
just calm.
okay.
You're such a fan of Ryan, but you're getting upset. But Dean, you showed us that you like showing records to these different guys and some of their favorites.
Oh yeah. Remember, there's this guy here. He loved this song. He loved this song that was called "One Day There'll Be a Drink Called a Big Gulp, Eventually a Super Big Gulp," and that's Francis, the Battleship, and he loved this song.
What is this song, Dean? These are all old-timey songs from the 1900s.
Oh yeah, but this is a great one. It's called, again, "One Day There'll Be a Drink Called a Big Gulp, Eventually a Super Big Gulp." Here's how it goes. Walk down to the 7-Eleven, and one day there'll be a drink called a Big Gulp, eventually another called Super Big Gulp.
Dude, that song sucks.
Indeed. Not only did you predict the big gulp, but if I'm not mistaken, you also predicted the 7-Eleven?
See, Ryan, I didn't write these. I just delivered the records.
Oh.
You gotta remember,
I'm
this
sorry.
is by an artist called Theo's Two Toes. Theo's Two Toes. Now, he did have 3 to 4 toes, but he thought it sounded better to be called Two Toes. These are all his records. I just delivered them down here. And the last one I'll show you is this one. It's by my guy over here. He loved he loved the game of Clue. His name was Bernard Clue, and he loved a song called LMFAO, Know They Are Sexy.
Dude, is that the group LMFAO? What?
No, I don't know what it really means, but this is how it goes. It's a beautiful song, beautiful song. LMFAO, know they are sexy. They might even bring sexy back.
Dude, none of this makes sense. I'm telling you, just not one lick of it makes sense. You deliver these records.
Oh, but gentlemen, you guys, I only brought this up to remind you out there in the West Desert in the Garrison Monster, I'm actually up in the helicopter with a good friend of mine.
Oh, who's your friend up there with you, dude?
You remember Amstel Adams, that famous photographer? Ryan Bradford. You remember my good friend Amstel Adams?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, of course I do. Hey, Amstel, what's up?
Hello, Ryan. It's good to see you.
Oh, yeah, Amstel. I forgot about it. So for people who don't know, Amstel Adams is a famous photographer, and he has a bunch of photos that I don't think are personally good, Ryan. But here's a look at kind of what he does with them. So he's kind of I'm worried about his photos, to be frank. Here's a photo of him, Amstel Adams. He's a famous photographer. He has a lot of his photos are hang up in dive bars.
Yes, Bob's Redwood Lounge. This is this one. It's got one of my favorites. It's just a big singing nostril sheet.
Yeah, I remember that photo. Amstel, it sounds like you have a new slate of photos that you want to show us.
This is correct.
All right, well, could you show us some of these photos? We got to get moving along here.
This is a photo I took of home of the rhinos and dingbats in Riff Raff. And I was like, what kind of place is that? I wouldn't want to go to that place.
Yeah, I don't know if I would either, right? I mean, a bunch of winos and dingbat.
Dingbats, that's a bat. You don't call anyone a dingbat anymore.
I know, so what else do you have, for God's sake?
Oh, I got this one. I thought this was pretty interesting. it's a bunch of different prices for cleaning of shoes. And I have tennis shoes, but I've never had exotic leathers. What kind of leathers are those?
I don't know. Ryan, Gerke, do you know what exotic
Maybe an
leathers?
alligator, exotic leather,
exotic
snake skin, perhaps.
You're telling me you got a crocodile shoe and only $2 more? That seems out of control.
All right, what else do you got, Amstel?
Oh, this is crazy. I've had this beer before. I like Amstel, but this is a Rainier, but it seems to be able to walk. It kind of reminds me of the Ryan Bradford talk about when he would puke and walk down the street. Maybe he looked like that.
That's true. It's kind of creepy.
No, I'm still. Yeah, you got that right.
Ryan, I don't know if I trust this Rainier walking around. It seems very uncomfortable.
Did Ryan have that much dust on him?
Yeah, that's true. Ryan, were you very dusty on your walk and puke?
Yeah. I mean, it was gas lamp, so
I
a lot of
thought this
dust.
was about me on my photos.
Jesus. All right, Amstel, what else do you got?
Amstel.
I'm just trying here. This next one, oh man, this one freaked me out because I was like, the fries are alive, or is it the basket that the fries are in is alive? And it seems to be playing curling. And I don't know if a hot dish like fries would like to be on ice. Seems like it would cool them down.
That's a really good point, Amstel. I never thought about that. I might want to avoid the coldness.
Nah, it's cool though. I did eat it though. That thing's dead.
What?
Oh, this one I love so much. It's just a guy, and he's just bored watching a baseball game. And I'm like, I feel you, brother. I feel you.
Is that Roy Scheider?
It does kind of look like Roy Schneider.
Never heard of him. This next one just looked like me. I thought it was a self-image of me playing slot machines.
Oh shit! Is that okay? I didn't know that. That's good to know, Amstel. Oh, what is that? Just Boar's Head brand? Is that just an electric sign for a
Have you had this stuff? It's like the best deli meat you can get at a supermarket. And I was like, take a photo, Amstel. You need more of that meat in your life.
I think it's just good for a grocery store. I don't think it's that great. What else do you, this just seems to be blurred ground. These aren't very good photos, Amstel. I think you just take them when you're wasted, like Ryan on his walkabout.
These are famous photos. That one, that could be a pimple. It could be a goiter. I don't know, but it's important. This one I love. It's a screenshot of this guy who's like, remember we gotta play golf tomorrow.
Did you play golf with him?
I did not.
Okay, well, this is just a gif of a deer with diarrhea or something.
Oh, that shit's gross. I just thought, I was like, oh, because you've had a deer spray and shit like that.
That's not your photo, though. That's not your photo. Okay, this is just Andrew Garfield as Superman.
I know, but he's my favorite Superman. Look, that's a drawing I made of him, and he's just a handsome guy, and I love him so much. And there's him in different renderings as Spider-Man. I love him as Spider-Man. Okay, dude, you guys, these photos aren't very good. And Amstel, really, if you're going to come on the show more, could you provide really good photos? Just work on that for me. Those are famous. You don't know art when you shit.
All right, well, can we, Dean, what
all right, I just got to say that we're up here. We're having a great time. Couple of pops. I will say, I think I just... Oh, no, I heard something. Oh, no. Oh, shit, gentlemen. I hear it. Here it comes. Oh, shit, the garrison monsters got us. We're going down. Oh, God. See you next time.
Dean! Oh! Dean! Oh, why is your chopper shouldn't be going? Oh, that's better. Wow.
Poly Blend.
The Garrison Monster got him.
The Garrison Monster will get you every time.
It gets you. He's too distracted by these horrible photos by Amstel.
Hopefully you got some good shots on the way down.
Amstel seems to always be taking beautiful, beautiful photos. People, we've got such an exciting night. Ryan, Amstel photos, would you buy any of those? Any of those up your alley?
I mean, it seemed like you just was at a single bar and drunk and then took photos of what was in the bar. I
know.
Yeah, but that Rainier beer one was pretty good.
Well, Boar's Head, I love that Boar's Head meats. Here's the thing. I just think that Amstel, let's not step on what other people define as art, right, guys? We just want people creating, and God bless him. He seems to love it. He's got his beers all the time, and he keeps Deed company, and I just appreciate that. People, speaking of art, an artist will be coming on later on here tonight and showing us a little bit of his art. Ryan, it's 311 day. 311 day.
311. We're down.
Yeah.
We're down.
Ryan, have you, true or false, you've seen 311 3 or 4 times?
5.
Five.
I've never seen 311.
Yeah, I've never either.
I've seen 311.
No.
Yeah, I think they opened for Dave Matthews Band.
Oh, mama.
Oh, hell yes.
Now that's a fucking show, Gurks. Now that is
Save for repairs.
Yes. Oh my God. Forgot about that. You're right. That's gone now. It's all gone. People, it's 311 songs here tonight in honor of moving to Tuesday. 311 is what we will play here tonight, but we got to get to it. Hit segment, Rye. Hit segment, Gurk. It's time to get to it. People, it's time for a little bit of hyper-local news. It's time for what we like to call Point of Order! Order! Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, let's get ahead of ourselves. People, we are a hyper-local show, and we're not doing Point of Order all the time, but we must do it. We must do our duties when it's time to get to certain things. And Ryan, it's been a minute, and I always like to chime in because, Ryan, I know you'll get lost in the weeds with this Utah stuff, so I like to keep you going with excitement about things that I know you care about, and you care about just as much as me, the alien worlds,
yes,
the ambient YouTube channel that offers oddities of movies that they just drone on for like an hour long, and you live inside of a world. And I sometimes, Ryan, can't understand the choices they make for their ambient sounds. Ryan, this one in particular, I thought you would love. Just Waterworld ambient music.
Baby, I'm in. I know what I'm going to be listening to tonight when I sleep.
1 hour of just beautiful Waterworld. It may have been a disaster of a movie, but it's not a disaster of a way to fall asleep. You know what I'm saying, Ryan?
I think it's just way ahead of its time, as I think this Waterworld ambient soundscape.
I agree.
Very ahead of its time.
And we must all listen to it because soon enough we'll live in a Waterworld and we have to be careful. The next one, we're sticking with Costner, dude. Little Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We've definitely talked about Costner before. Where are you at with this one? You loving this one? I love me some Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
I mean, of course, I love that movie. It's one of the movies that I grew up with.
Yeah, it's one of our favorites. One of our favorites. Speaking of favorites, another drone classic. Maybe I thought would be canceled, but you know, the soundtrack is really good. American Beauty Ride. I mean, it's not the space, but it is an underage girl covered in leaves. But you know, that soundtrack was really good, Ryan. Forget about all that.
Yeah.
It's a good soundtrack. So maybe we live in that world. It's a controversial world. But the last one I thought you would love, Ryan, is, of course, the
Here we go.
Bubba,
Wow.
Bubba Hotep. Gurky, do you even know what Bubba Hotep is?
No idea.
It was a weird movie with, what's our boy?
Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell. And the Academy Award-winning actor who passed away, forgetting his name. It's like a very B-C movie. Like wasn't a popular movie, but Ryan and I were obsessed with Bruce Campbell. And it's actually, I like this movie.
Yeah, what was the guy's name? He was in Do the Right Thing.
God damn it. Oh, Ozzie Davis. Ozzie Davis,
yeah.
Great movie. Check out that. But why check out the movie when you can listen to the wonderful ambient sounds? Enough of that, people. Big announcement. Guys, we thought once Jeremy the Bull was arrested and is having himself illegal troubles, I don't know actually if he's arrested, but he's definitely in legal trouble, that we didn't know if we would ever see the future of AlphaCon come back. Well, Ryan, and maybe Gurky saw this, though it won't be called AlphaCon 2, it will be in spirit that very thing. It has been announced at the Maverick Center, the Man in the Arena tour, my man, white dudes with low self-esteems yelling at you why you suck so much, Rai. Are you thinking of coming out May 17 to check out the Man in the Arena tour, my man?
What? Is that March 17th?
Yeah, baby.
May 17th.
Oh, sorry, May 17th.
May 17th. Oh, how does that align with the Monster Truck Championships?
Ooh, it seems like a It seems like a perfect symbiotic relationship, right, Kirk? These two
Perfect.
guys, I think it would be good stuff.
I mean, they got to clear the dudes out of the arena so they can get the monster trucks in there, or they don't. They could just bring the monster trucks in over the dudes.
Or we just accidentally run over these motherfuckers. Oh, there's the lions, not sheep guy, the guy from Park City who has that brand of clothing.
Maybe he's just a Lions fan.
It's just maybe they'll just actually maybe it'll be like a gladiator situation and they just let lions go and people have to fend for themselves and they die. I mean, I don't even know what they're doing. Are they just yelling at me? And there's
The Lions just run away from these dudes.
I guess. Can I get a description of what it actually is? I know what parking info is, but I don't know. Have you got any sense of this, Kirk? Have you been looking at this?
Well, apparently there are men, and there is an arena,
Are we not men?
and I think the men go into the arena, and I assume they fight to the death, and then
What are we
one
paying
man
for?
one man comes out. That's the man in the arena.
I just, we just don't know. I mean, Papa Roach, by the way, Ryan.
Also, Papa Roach is
I'd rather not just go to that. But I mean, they don't even know what we're doing here. I mean, give me a description. Give me a lineup. Oh, by the way, Ryan, we got to go to Weird Al. We got to go to Weird Al, by the way. Anyway, people, more details to come. More. See,
There
this
you
is
go.
all, but this is all the info. Doesn't say anything.
Well, I mean, it's those guys in the
It's
arena.
those guys. But who are these guys? And they are in the arena. Anyway, people, order your tickets. Actually, we don't want to give these guys money. Wait, is that the bull? No, that's not the bull, is it? No.
The bull is cannot get
can't
get off the house arrest.
Yeah, his ankle monitor will go off too much if he does.
Oh, his ankle monitor on those white boots. Are you kidding me? With his skinny jeans and the white boots.
Oh man, don't
with an ankle monitor.
Don't scuff up my boots, man. Be easy on that monitor, man. Come on. Oh, Ryan, do you remember his boots?
I don't think I do.
Oh, you know his boots, dog. Got him. There they are.
Oh yeah.
Those are
I
exotic
remember
leathers,
those.
by the way. That's exotic
Oh
leathers.
boy.
Yeah, and now it's just like that, but with an ankle monitor.
Yeah, exactly. Don't scuff them up, man.
Those same feminine calves.
I mean, if you were just to be like, damn, this is some hot legs. People, we must move on. This one, Girk, I love so much. You keeping an eye on this story, Girk?
Oh, I'm aware of this story. Believe me.
Girk, I mean, just give us everyone here a little a primer on this one, my friend.
Well, there's a woman in Utah who has become a bit of a social media influencer, and she's been interacting with Elon Musk and like praising Doge and like pointing that stuff out.
Yeah, Data Republican.
Yeah. And so there was a story done on her, and she got really upset about it. It turns out she feels like she's been doxxed because her she and her husband own a Wasatch Distillery. You can find people at Wasatch Distillery if you're tuning in. You can go there and get hammered. It's not good, but it's okay.
But it's still you'll get drunk, you'll get fucked up.
Yeah, it'll do the job. You won't like it, but it'll get you there.
Yes.
So yeah, they've been sending my colleagues death threats. So that's fun.
Oh Jesus, I did not know that part. I'm sorry. So yeah,
But it's fun. Go patronize Wasatch Distillery and Doge.
Wow, and they came out with this, Girk, where they're like, you guys, you're negatively affecting our business and all that stuff. It's like you're negatively affecting millions of people's lives. What are you talking about?
I mean, people can choose to buy or not buy what they want to buy or not buy. That's capitalism at its core.
That's what they love. Isn't that what they love?
So, if they didn't put urine in a bottle,
by the way, the urine in the bottle, top seller over there, top seller. They looked at the data.
just a castaway, and I lost that CEO.
Spirits of Wasatch. Those are some bad spirits. We got to do a hex on that house.
Exorcism.
Exercise those spirits.
That's very bad. By the way, I've decided we need to do every week for just a second, we need to shit on Mike Lee for a second. I just decided that, like, every week, just for like a minute or 30 seconds, just fuck Mike Lee.
You're actively trying to get me fired, actually.
You have nothing to do with this. You're just showing up. You're just around. All right, we might not keep going, but I did see this, Ryan. This is downtown. Did you see this, Girk? It showed up on Reddit, Salt Lake City subreddit, or not another dime for Lee. Support democracy, not tyranny. And it has Mike Lee with this guy Putin. With this guy Putin. He's
heard about him.
Bad character.
Heard about him.
Not my favorite cup of tea, right? This Putin guy. Don't know if I'd like to get coffee or some sort of afternoon lunch with him. Seems like a bad character.
Horseback riding, maybe?
Yes, exactly. Actually, he does seem like a hockey fan, so maybe he and I would have that in common. But people just love it. Go to hell, Mike Lee. Go to hell. We talked about that one, I think, last week. We don't need to. We must get to this. Ryan! The Utah State Legislature session has just wrapped up its session for 2025. Once a year, right, Girk? Right? We're not doing twice, or do we do twice a year?
Just once a year. Once a year. 45 days.
Listen,
that's a sprint.
They got to breathe. They got to breathe for you. They got to think about what they've done. They got to go through it. And Ryan and Gerke and everyone out there, we have a new segment this week called Dumbest Bills from the 2025 state legislation. I tried to, change the bill up a little bit, Girk, from what's it called in the 70s? Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse Rock.
But that's what AI gave me for the mouth, and I don't know if I appreciate the mouth. I was trying to do angry mouth, and that's what it gave me for that. So
I don't think these are dumbest bills. I think we should do this as sign or veto.
Oh, okay. I love that. Okay, sign or veto.
You get this bill. You have to decide if you're going to sign or veto it.
I love this. Okay, we're changing this. See this on the fly. What we do here, people.
Sorry, Ryan. I know. You had a whole thing planned out.
No.
Probably had graphics.
No. I don't have much. I got that graphic. I mostly wanted to do this, Gerke, which I felt we never do enough. Is when we talk about these, we talk about the people who sponsored it. So this first one, Girk, why don't you tell the name of it, and then we'll get into your district. But I want to point at the guy. So what's the first bill's number, my friend?
I don't remember. I can't read it because I have bad eyesight.
SB 195, my friend.
SB 195. Senator Wayne Harper from Taylorsville, Utah.
Ryan, get to know your guys. What do you think of the Wayne Harper? I mean, I love Harper magazine, right? Harper's.
Harp beer? Is that a thing? Harp beer?
Yeah, right. Or no, isn't that just Guinness? Isn't that just what Guinness is?
I think the first question we need to resolve: will he or won't he be a man in the arena?
I think he'd be man adjacent to the arena. I think he'd be person. I don't think he would totally go in for it. He'd just be around a little bit.
He's just going to hang out.
Yeah, he's curious. He's man in the arena curious, but I don't know if he would commit to actually going inside. Maybe he'd watch a live stream of some sort. So he did it with his good buddy. I mean, do we know if these guys are friends, him and Christofferson?
Kay Christofferson.
Are they good buds?
Are they? I don't know. I don't know if they hang out.
You don't know? Hey, dude, let's go down. We're going to go and get a sandwich from Caputo's. Let's talk about that bill, dog. Let's write it out. Let's just do it. You know what I'm saying, man? I mean, Ryan, we could get into this bill writing business.
Yeah, easy peasy.
So anyway, this guy, what does he represent? K, what does K represent?
I think he's Orem, I believe.
Sorry for him. Now I feel bad. He's got to represent that business. Anyway, Gerke, SB 195. Give us a description of it, and then we'll do sign or veto.
Oh, you want? I sent you the description.
Do you want me to read it? I am happy to read it. I'm happy.
If you have it,
I have it right here. I've got it right in front of me. We go to SB, and Gerke did the work. Ryan, Gerke did the work this week. 195.
Here, I can read it. I'll read it.
You sure? Okay, it's up to you. Either way,
Senate Bill 195 requires reporting on and addressing transportation connectivity. Requires property acquired for public transit to remain under the Department of Transportation's ownership, creates air ambulance dispatch requirements, adjusts sales and use tax, reinstates funding for litter mitigation, and makes other technical changes.
Ryan, wake up.
Sign or veto.
Ryan, wake up. Ryan, do you hear what I was saying here?
Yeah.
Ryan, basically, and Gerke, tell me where I'm wrong. The state of Utah's like, you know what? We could fuck with the city of Salt Lake more. We should fuck with them more.
You're not supposed to give it away until he signs or vetoes it.
I'm trying to give him the info so he should know. Okay, you know what? I like that better. Ryan, off of what you just heard before, a strict mind from the record. Strict my evidence from the record. Would you sign or veto that beautiful red bill that Gerke just read for you?
I'm gonna veto.
Oh, you read the bill, didn't you? You know what it did because there's a shocking twist. There's a shocking twist. It turns out this bill also says that Salt Lake City has to get permission from the Department of Transportation before doing highway reduction strategy, which means like speed bumps, stop signs, roundabouts, things like that. They have to get the sign off from the Department of Transportation. Originally, this one that said that you can't do that for a full year. They couldn't put in a stop sign for a full year.
Could you imagine?
Now they just have to get the permission from the Department of Transportation to do that. So Wayne made it less bad, but
he's still shitty. Still shitty. Now, Ryan, again, what I was going, as I totally influenced you, and I'm so sorry, I'll make sure to not do that next time. The state, they're getting clever. These Republican-led states, and being like, oh wait, we can just we're the state government, we're above city government. These lefty cities, we could just start fucking with what they do. Like they want to have initiatives where it's better for walking around and making their life more walkable rather than relying on a car. It's just benefiting life. We can fuck with
They want a loop. They want a loop that is green.
Yeah, go screw yourself. No, we want exhaust. We want to roll coal, dog. We want to roll coal. So Ryan, the state legislature is starting to really come up with some shady business.
Anyway, catch those two cats at Man in the Ring.
They will be there. Speaking of highly probable, over down there at the wonderful Man at the Arena, our next one is Senate Bill 73. 73.
Can you zoom in on Jason Kyle real quick?
We must. Well, I'll do, by the way.
Well, that's Lincoln. There you go. Jason Kyle looks like a cartoon superhero or something like that.
Yeah, like he could be Superman, but Shitty Man.
Yeah.
Where this is his day job. And then it's
just a giant John, big teeth.
I mean, listen, it's a tall glass of water. Now that water's going to be polluted if he gets all what he wants. Be gross world we live in. This one I love so much because it's the most Utah Republican name at this point. Lincoln Fillmore. Why don't we do it Lincoln Fillmore, Quincy Adams, Reagan, Roosevelt? Come on now.
And as Ryan knows, I know Bradford, I know you know this, but I'm sure there are people watching. Fillmore was the territorial capital of Utah.
Of course, we knew that.
He knew
as
that.
the
He knew
Utah.
that. Gerke,
I just want. I know. I wasn't saying
Utah
that for your
cities and counties champion.
He knew that,
know
dog.
that.
He knew that, dog. I mean, don't you know?
Okay.
Don't you know? No, I'm sure.
I just want.
There's zero chance he knew that, Gerke. Zero chance he knew that.
It's after Santa Clara.
Yeah. All right, buddy. What do we got for Senate Bill 73?
Senate Bill 73 requires ballot initiatives to have an analysis of the projected fiscal impact. Also requires initiatives to comply with the state publication requirement for constitutional amendments. Sign or veto?
Ryan, do you sign or veto?
I just don't trust that guy's jaw.
Bitch, you know it.
Pat's already ready
Who
to go.
said that? Who is this guy?
Pat's ready to go. Pat's hot and heavy. Pat, would you sign or veto?
I'm with Ryan. I'm going to sign.
He's going to sign.
I have no idea what you just said, but I'm signing.
Gerke, what did they just sign?
I'm vetoing. I'm vetoing.
Oh.
Well, now I'm vetoing too.
Okay.
Just because Pat Munger came in hot. I don't want to be associated with Pat Munger.
Well, there is a shocking twist.
Oh, shocking twist.
The publication requirement will cost any ballot initiative $1.4 million in order to pass that ballot initiative, or even put it on the ballot, so people can vote on it. $1.4 million.
Right.
Wait, who gets that money? Who's paying that money and who gets it?
Well, the newspapers get it, so we're okay with it.
Wow. You know what? I think we should sign this fucker. I think we should get it going.
Yeah, or maybe get me a raise.
We need this to happen. Going great, my friend. I love this so much. The next one, we must move on to this bill. It's a great one. Oh, by the way, coming from what is he, the leader of the Senate still, or is he not?
No, he's just a dude from Riverton.
Just a dude from Riverton, Daniel McKay. we've talked about. He's in our
Related to Adam?
yes,
Adam McKay?
He's the brother of the guy who made Big Short, the director of that, and Anchorman. No, Danny McKay, he's in the TPOS, Kirky. He is a TPOS member, for those who don't know. And then our good friend Jordan Day, give me help with that last name.
Jordan Tusher.
Excuse me, Kirky. This is a family show. This is a family
can you play
show.
that? Can you play Tush by ZZ Top for this
he's
guy?
He's a Tusher pusher.
I was going to say, is this a tush push to get over the line here? Because he and Daniel McKay are trying to get across Senate Bill 230.
You guys ready for this one?
Nope. Yep. Okay. Yes, we are.
This one, most of these I used AI on. This one doesn't work as well if you don't read it. But the correct way to spell Utah is UTAHN, not UTAHAN. That's the official terminology. Sign or veto?
Whoa. So say it again.
I sign this.
Why
no
this?
extra A's. No extra A's in my house.
Yep. That's a sign for Ryan. Pat, what do you think? Nope. Pat's gone. People.
Well, I will agree with Ryan Bradford. I'm sorry. I don't want to have you not agree with me now. But Benjamin Franklin historically had like this big freak out about spelling. And so that's why we have like two different colors. You know, like the spelling for certain words. He's like, why do we have all these extra letters? And he started a club to make for literacy.
But he was also a printer, so he charges by the letter.
He was trying to save money on the ink.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought of that.
Interesting stuff. So
yeah,
how have we've always done it. Now I'm confused because I'm like, first of all, never been a great speller, but it's not been just UTAHN. Has it always been with the extra
that's how everybody spells it. But like sometimes when like the New York Times and those elitists from the East Coast, they spell it with an extra A. UTAHAN. Utah. Utah.
That's a V. I'm even chiming in on this one and saying veto. Kirky, you tell us what the right answer is. What's the shocking?
There's no right answer. This is just a goof. There's no shocking twist here. UTAHN is the way to spell Utah, and everybody else can go to hell.
That's what I was going to say, Girk. This is a big look to you, East Coasters. Okay, now I'm usually on your side. Okay, I love the eliteness. I love all the fucking avocado toast, even though I can't eat avocado. I love all the great stuff you've given us and all the socialist stuff you do. But this is where you stay the fuck out of our state, okay? You keep that A out of here. Get the fucking A out of here, okay? A out of here. Ryan, you can't guess which number. Ryan, guess which number is coming up next. Just give me a number between 1 and 1,000.
680.
Yeah, you're wrong, Ryan. You're fucking wrong, and you know you're wrong. It's House Bill 300! Girk, brought to you by the great people known as Jefferson S. Burton, who's got that super dyed black hair. We love him for it. We love it. And our good friend, Michael K. McHale.
This is they're good friends with 311, actually.
Oh!
So this bill, according to AI, this bill defines terms and requires the lieutenant governor to develop procedures to evaluate voter registration records and investigate the validity of undeliverable ballots. Bill also outlines requirements for voting by mail, including identification requirements, and modifies voter registration forms and processes. Sign or veto?
Do we got a sign or veto? Ryan.
Veto.
Nope. That's a veto from Ryan. Pat, what do you got?
What did Ryan say?
Veto. Oh, shit. Nope.
You know what? You guys should run for governor because I like the cut of your jib.
What is the shocking turn of events?
Well, there's a shocking twist on this one. Two shocking twists. One of them is this bill gets rid of vote by mail. Universal vote by mail. You've got to opt in. You've got to sign up and register to get a mail-in ballot, which we've had in this state for 10 years.
And it works amazingly.
The other shocking twist is this bill probably will make it easier for candidates to gather signatures to get on the ballot through the signature path, undermining the convention system that is controlled by the man in the arena.
Oh shit!
So this one's like a double-edged sword. We'll see how this one goes.
Little pieces of shit. The
Little pieces of shit.
The final one here tonight in the hit game, sign or veto.
Sign or veto. We should do this every week.
I was gonna say I love sign or veto. People, the last one. Oof. And this one, spoiler alert for the next segment. House Bill 84, vaccine amendments. Coming from two people who have never had a vaccine, hence their different medical issues. One of our favorites, the Trevor Lee. We'll get to him. And number two, Keith Grover, who likes to use a groover instead of a regular toilet, hauls his own shit. He's from, what does he represent? The great Keith. I have no idea. Keith might be a great guy. I have no idea.
They share between the two of them, they have an 8-head. Anyway,
Bill, what is the bill we must see if we're going to
House Bill 84? This bill defines terms, designates food containing vaccines as a drug, and makes technical amendments.
Ooh, Ryan.
What does that even mean? Wait, food vaccines? I've never
You heard me.
Okay, well then veto. I don't
related to the whole fluoride in the water thing.
Kind of.
Ryan, Pat, do you sign or veto?
No. If these guys
veto
had
this, baby.
Nope.
Girk.
If these guys had half of it, they'd have half of that.
Double veto, Girk. What is this? What is the shocking twist?
God, you guys veto so many bills. Well, this
What do you
this
think?
one is. I included this one not because it had a shocking twist, but just because it's kind of goofy. So they're worried that they're going to genetically engineer like lettuce that has vaccines included in it, and if you eat the lettuce, if you eat a salad, you'll get vaccinated against things.
Nice.
And they want to regulate that as a drug to make sure that you don't accidentally eat a vaccinated salad. Now, this doesn't exist. It doesn't exist.
Not in your house.
Yet.
Not in your house.
But they decided that this was something that they wanted to pass legislation for. And the legislature not only looked at this and said, what? They said, okay, yeah, let's do that. So if you eat a salad, you can rest assured you will get measles.
So then we now have organic, dirty, and vaccine iceberg.
Yep. The dream.
3 different sections.
It's just like needles sticking out of a iceberg lettuce. I'm like, oh,
You get it
hell
through
yeah.
a needle. Right.
Can I
You get it through a needle still. There's like
Can I get my tetanus vaccination with a side of ranch?
like they don't like spray it. It's just like
just
the same
full
way.
of
They
needles.
just put like needles
Yes.
uncovered sticking out of your salad.
Oh my God! You know what that
Good
was?
thing
No,
we're
they're
not gonna have
covered,
that.
but you take them off when you get home. That's one of the.
Oh,
it's
right,
like
right.
washing your iceberg.
But the covers are just croutons, so in case.
People, this has been the new hit segment. I'm serious, Kirk. We have to bring it back annually. Sign. Pat hates it. Sign or
No,
veto.
that's like the funniest joke I've heard all week.
Well, we'll get to that in a second, Pat. Sign or veto, the new hit segment from your friends Robert Gerke and the world of AI. But before we go, I have to bring up this final point of order because it leads to one of our famous segments that we don't do that often, but we have to this week. Ryan, chopping into a iceberg lettuce full of needles is what it felt like to read this article. And Girk, you could make sure I'm not saying anything too crazy here. Utah Republican amends anti-pride bill, flag bill, hours after saying Nazi Confederate flags could be displayed in school. The idea being, Ryan, that they would specifically ban pride flags, but a certain senator, or is he a representative? I think he's a representative, said that Confederate and Nazi flags are okay. What else am I missing on this one, Girk?
No, I mean, basically you got it right, except it goes a lot farther than in schools.
That's right.
So he said, could Confederate flags or Nazi flags be displayed in the classroom? He said, yes, if it was about the Civil War or World War II, you could display that. Raises a question, where does a teacher get a Nazi flag? I don't think that's something that's easy to come by these days, but maybe on the dark web there are places.
Needle and thread, dog. Needle and thread. That's how you get your hatred out there, my friend.
But
display is like a tough word, right? Like,
yeah.
When you say display, it's like you're like making a big. I mean, it being in a book is one thing, but displaying it, that's a little.
Well, and
much.
also, why do you need to display that flag? We all know what it looks like. You don't need to like.
Well, unless you haven't seen it,
waving around, whatever. But it got expanded to include all government property.
Yes.
So you can't put a pride flag on any government property, but you could fly a Nazi flag if it's part of the curriculum. The Salt Lake City on Friday night after the legislature adjourned hoisted the pride flag at the top of the city county building. Just sort of as an act of defiance, I guess, more than anything. But it creates some problems, say for like Pride Fest that's on government property, where they can't put the flag on government property, but apparently you can have the flag on your person while you're at
Pride flag is not part of any sort of hate speech.
Well, they've equated pride flags to political speech. So Governor Cox on Friday night said, well, I just asked these people who oppose this, would you like a MAGA flag in the kids' classroom? So they've equated the MAGA flag to the pride flag. The pride flag was not at one time intended to be political, I don't think, but now in this world it is. So
wait, what's a MAGA flag?
Yeah, I've never seen one.
Okay.
All intents and purposes. Ryan, great questions, Ryan. Great questions. Go chomp on that iceberg. Here's the deal. Who is the guy who this isn't his first time dabbling in hatred and trying to go after people. And didn't he also, without revealing his name, didn't he have a freak out about communists or something this week or last week too? Kirky?
Well, I think it's in that story. He got really upset about this headline.
Yeah.
And sent a text to one of my colleagues who said, "Go die, you communist," or something like that. Yes.
And that is why, Girk and everyone, Polyester Blend, these do not reflect anyone's opinions other than the show Polyester Blend. Has nothing else to do with anyone else. But we, of course, he has done enough. He's been on our radar, not just his forehead, but his entire vibe for some time. And that is why we must open the great halls
Poly Blend
of the TPOS. Total piece of shit.
Oh, he's going there.
People, we have such great and esteemed 19 members ahead of time. You know him, you love him. But this week, he has done enough.
I had nothing to do with this.
He had nothing. No, Trib had nothing to do with this. The city of Salt Lake had nothing to do with this. These are the personal opinions of Ryan Bradford, who sent this over to me, a private resident in San Diego, California.
Yeah, the only one who doesn't live here.
These are his thoughts, and he is.
I sent it over while I was walking and puking down in the gas tank.
He was walking and puking, thinking of Phil Lyman. He was walking and puking and thinking of Eamon Bundy. He was also doing that of our favorites, Rob Russo, Deloy Hansen, Mike Lee, Sean Reyes, Natalie Klein, Dan McKay, all their hatred, Craig Hughes, Dave Alvaroyd, who's been banished. We don't even bring up his name. Dan McKay, people, Kirk Colmore Jr., by the way, he added. And this week, he is then the 20th admitted to the TPOS Hall of Fame, Trevor Lee. Welcome. We didn't have a frame long enough. We had to extend it.
Are his ears coming out of the frame?
Cheap. These are cheap. I mean,
basically just Caucasians. Is just what I'm noticing.
He has been added, but you know what, gentlemen? He has done so much. He had to skip ahead a little bit. He had to skip ahead because, of course, we have the Brown Brain Award where you do extra activities where your brain is so brown and full of feces. He also gets the wonderful Brown Brain Award for the wonderful and only Trevor, the wonderful Trevor. I don't know where it is. It's gone there. We also gave him the Peabody self-dunk tank into a vat of piss. He did that to himself. He's sitting in that piss. He's covered. And then, you know what, guys? He needed an extra award. And I was like, you know what he would hate the most, you guys? It's not being covered in shit. He's doing that all the time. It's attending a Pride festival in his favorite rainbow jacket and his little hat, Ryan. Do you love his little rainbow hat on top of his head.
Cute little hat.
This guy is just setting it right on top of his noggin.
He's putting it right on top of him. He's saying, love is love, baby. Relax. You've got the rainbow suit and the tiny, cute hat. You, my friend, have to go and feel nothing but love from everyone who attends the Utah Pride Festival, my friend.
I love that you included Natalie Klein, because you know what? Natalie Klein had a super freak out about a school district that was having an inclusion day. The inclusion day was for kids with Down syndrome, but she attacked it as a DEI program and insisted that they get rid of it. So Natalie, despite losing her office,
she's
her
gone.
official seat,
She still remains.
she's still fighting the fight.
She will remain in the great halls of total piece of shit for time to come.
Poly Blend.
The halls are closed. We try not to go back there.
Schludio Cam.
The Schledio Cam. We've got a bunch of stuff coming in here tonight. We're going to take our first music break, but we'll get to that later. Well, actually, we'll get to that later. People, we're going to go to our first music break. Ryan, did you have one? Did you put in one? Don't do it. Do we have a
Yeah.
What'd you do?
It's the worst song. It's a cover of it's 311 covering Offspring. I figured, I don't know who's going to ding us for that.
Someone. I don't know. People, they don't want to touch it with like a hot potato. What's the name of the song, my friend? 311
covering Self-Esteem by The Offspring. You can play as much or as little as this song as you want because...
Hey, Ryan, can I say something about The Offspring?
Please.
So I do this thing all the time, actually. If I can't think of something, I don't look it up. So it took me a year to think of The Offspring. And I just thought of it yesterday. And it was one of the best days I've had in a long time. The Offspring. This is perfect.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you, Pat.
Oh, this is good stuff. This
is you're going to enjoy this then.
Oh, my God. And by the way, showing up just in the nick of time. And only an hour late. That was no big deal.
Clayton's going to love this song,
Clayton's
too.
showing up at the perfect time. 311 songs. We come back after this one song for a very special bit by someone who's already here. Not Gurky. Gurky killed it, by the way. Sign and veto. Thank you, Gurky. Killed it.
That was super fun, Gurky.
We want to do more of that. People will be right back after 2 minutes of this garbage song. Only doing 2 minutes, Ryan. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, Polyester Blend. Thanks for being here.
Sorry, guys.
You're all right, brother. All right. 2 minute break. You show up, 2 minute break. 2 minute break. We come back with so much fun and merriment here tonight. Polyester Blend, 2 minute break. 311 covering The Offspring, Clayton's favorite song.
Oh, God.
Oh, sorry.
What a nightmare.
Sorry, Offspring covering 311.
Oh, God. Lord. Oof.
When we start the show, follow me now, very close because I told you so. You know, we go because we throw some ways, but we've been freaky and we want to stay. Change your life and hands on top. Know that we can always be down. If I ever did it, then you, then just let me do it now. From the
had to just let it go because it was so good.
It was so fucking good.
So I didn't realize it was Offspring covering.
No, it's fine. So they did a split where 311 covers.
Well, we could do the next one next time. Well, we could do that next time.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're covered for the next bit. I mean, this is perfect.
So yeah, 311 covering Offspring next time. But I'm glad we got to hear that one too.
You know, they're just two bands that we both love. Southern California just loves a little bit more, I think, than us up here. But, you know, God bless them. It's good music. Speaking of God bless, we are lucky here tonight because one of the greats, people, one of the greats who, you know, he tries people. He's got life. He's got life going on. And we're just happy when he can show up. And that is why we always like to announce him when he's here, people. Chili Bowl is here, everybody! Chili Bowl, the great Chili Bowl is here. Chili Bowl, seen here doing his favorite activity.
Jesus Christ.
Clayton Scrivener, welcome to the show, my friend. Welcome. You missed a great bit. I know you had stuff going on. We're sorry.
I know, it sounds like it was awesome. I saw some texts going.
Gurky was killing it. But welcome to the show, my friend. You're locked and loaded for a final great hour of Polyester Blend here tonight. How are you?
Great. Just doing a lot of stuff. It's all good.
People, guess what? You're going to get entertained because our next segment is a guy doing his first ever, his national TV debut, because we are national television. He's a great comic I've been watching for some time. He's been doing the work, and we're great. We're so lucky here today to have him do a 3-minute bit. People, the wonderful, the amazing Patrick. Patrick Munger, everybody.
Hello. Where's my my punch up?
I thought you were doing that afterwards. I thought you were doing the bits and then we do that.
Okay, let's just come in hot here. Do you think we're marrying Joseph's last name Christ? All right, let me start again.
We cut out.
Nod your head if. Am I here?
Yes, you are. You're just tiny.
Oh, this thing on.
There's Clayton.
He was like, I can't do this comedy bit. He did this. He does it every time I do a comedy too.
We're marrying Joseph's last name Christ. All right, still not working.
No. Was Mary and Joseph's last name Christ?
Do you guys nod your head if you've recently experienced deja vu?
I have.
All right, so this will be a real treat for Clayton then. Okay, let's just come in hot here. We're marrying Joseph's last name Christ?
Don't know.
Nothing. Okay, let's just come in hot here. We're marrying Joseph's last name Christ? I'm just trying to break Clayton just a little bit. Jesus Christ is pretty much the craziest name anybody could have ever said. And I was thinking about how he got that name, and it was like Mary was like, "Oh, my belly." She's like not feeling well, and she's like, "Hey, Joseph, put the fucking hammer down. Let's go find a magi or a dentist or whatever they did back then." And so they go in. She's like, "I'm not feeling well," and they're in there, and the magi is like, "Oh, you're not sick, Mary. You're pregnant." And Joseph is like, "Jesus Christ." And then Mary and Joseph just wink at each other, Clayton. And then he looks up and he says, "Oh my God." And so Joseph wasn't really well known for bedding his wife, but he was good at naming things.
Hey-o.
Historically, Clayton.
Why am I being targeted with this?
Because
was-
I need to.
Pat, what do you think?
No, this is not an interactive thing, Robert. And
we'll do it. Yeah.
but historically, I found this on Wikipedia. Joseph was really good at naming things, and that's where the carpenters got their name from. Do you think Egyptians feel weird driving by the pyramids and the Sphinx? Clayton, did you hear that one?
Yes, I'm listening.
This one's for Gurky. I got a new law for the wine store that needs to be signed or vetoed, and it's the time limit for the new uptick in do you want to donate to the homeless? And this is really just to be kind, because you can't ask anybody that until 2 p.m.
Love it. I love it. That's a great one.
Those are my 3 minutes, guys.
Wow, people!
I mean, I could go all day, dog.
That was a tight 3.
Tight 3, people.
Okay. See, that's funny.
The incorrigible, the ever present, the ever thinking.
Pat, keep trying. Yeah, I mean, keep it up.
Oh, keep trying.
No, I didn't mean.
What are you, my fucking agent? Jesus! Oh, Jesus Christ!
Let's go back to the woodshed.
People, we introduce a new segment.
Can I say one more time?
We introduce.
You want to try the 3 one more time?
Yeah.
All 3 minutes?
No, we're not doing. No, we're not doing that. For the love of Christ,
Mary goes to see the Magi, and the Magi just says she's not sick, she's pregnant.
Now, Pat.
And Joseph says, "Jesus Christ!"
Oh, I thought
I know you were texting your lady.
No, I wasn't. I was thinking of a punchline
Wait. People, it's a segment called Pat Munger Joke Punch Up.
Okay, let's punch up the joke.
We punch it up. Pat, you and everyone here can give their thoughts to Pat. Go ahead, Clay.
I was saying, Mary and Joseph go to see the Magi, and he says, "You're not sick, you're pregnant." And Joseph said, "What are you, some kind of wise guy?"
Yeah, all right. You keep working on it. You stay my manager and agent.
Keep working on it. I mean, I'll just be the content guy. You be the delivery guy. It's all good.
Ryan, your thoughts on Pat's tight 3?
Tight 3.
Patrick, I really appreciate it.
No, I love that he's doing, of course.
Well, I mean, I can't improve on it, so that means it's tight 3.
It's a tight 3. Kirk, your
Can
thought?
Yes, I've got a couple notes. Just a couple notes.
Actually, got a couple notes.
So they're seeing the Magi or whatever, and he said, and they're like, well, "What's the father's name?" And he's like, "Well, he doesn't really have a last name, so we're gonna go with the maiden name, which is Christ." Sorry, that's not bad.
All right.
Like the father only has one name.
I love it.
It's like Sting. And then so they stick with the maiden name, Mary Christ. And
all right,
my note
is my agent.
My note just came to me. When you're talking about how Joseph is good at naming things, maybe you could bring up other things that he's named. Joseph Stalin.
Can I introduce you to my Technicolor Dreamcoat?
Okay, that's good, Gurky. Gurky, that's good.
Oh, Gurky, not the guy. Okay, interesting. Now, Pat, give us the number of punch-ups you're going to be using from tonight's Pat Munger joke punch-up.
Okay, I'm going to give you my encore. You ready for my encore?
Okay.
Wait, what did you think about Did you think about my Egyptians joke?
I hate that joke.
All right, here's my encore, and then we'll punch up and go. The other day, I was thinking about how do you change the name of a state or a sea or a gulf? How do you do that? Legally?
Right.
And then I was like, nobody better tell Trump that that our language is English.
Because
we had a revolutionary war.
And the number of punch-ups Pat will use this week is, as always, 0. They love it, everybody. A new segment here on... Look at all the new segments that these guys...
I had a pretty good punch-up. I think my punch-up was fine. The Technicolor Dreamcoat one was good.
I love
that one. You nailed it. Yeah, give it a 1.
The
he gets a 1.
Name, okay. The main name, like, what's the father's name? Oh, it's God. What's his last name? We're just going to go with the mother's.
Well, it really involved Ryan's punch-up, too. But people, one of the punch-ups are going to be what is taken from tonight. Not bad, not bad. People, he's getting the okay, the Johnny Carson, okay. He's not getting called over to the couch. He's not there yet. But I'm telling you, this kid's got a bright future. He's got a bright future. And you're going to see more of his bright future here on Polyester. You are correct. Great work, Pat. See, Pat, you're stepping out. You're making a thing happen. Now,
next time, can we, Ryan? I'm sorry.
Please.
But next time he does it, he should do it in front of with those eyes above his head.
Well, he should do it here live. Don't get me started on that.
Just come out of the curtains and like those eyes above his head.
We need to not have it in a dark, like he's doing it underneath his blanket, like where his make believe friends.
I was in the basement and I was gonna do a Comedy Cellar thing.
Oh!
And my wife. Get out of here. And so I just had to come in my dark garage.
My life.
I'm telling you, what we can set you up, Pat. We'll work on you because you need to have the mic. You need to have the stand. You need to have the brick wall. And then I'm telling you, that's gonna the jokes will sell themselves, baby. The jokes will sell themselves.
Yeah. Also, Pat, I don't know if you're trying to be edgy, but not everybody is a Christian. Okay.
Does seem like you're,
atheists,
right?
Muslims, Jews. They're not going to get this. They're not going to understand it.
I had an Egyptian joke.
That's true. He did respect the fine people whose God was Ra. People, we must announce this. Last week you were gone. By the way, love you, Pat. You did so great. Please stick around though. People, last week Jeff Gway came on the show. We did a little bit.
I'm not allowed back in my house.
So you got to stay here. You got to stay here all night. People, last week
you're like in the manger, like Jesus Christ himself.
And speaking of Jesus Christ, Clayton Scrivener's here. Here's our Lord and Savior. Remember what we did last week, Clay?
Poly Blend.
We did the Mount Less Than More, the greatest bald actors.
Yeah, it was good
of all time. Ryan,
Jack Nicholson got a little bit of a hate job on that.
That's why I think we should rehash it. Jeremy's not here. He has super long hair. He just is not the guy who we need chiming in on this. Ryan, you didn't have a chance at this. We were trying to go over the greatest balds of all time. Ryan, you look at the list here. What do you think? And Gergie or anyone who was here last week, the guy on the bottom left was some like Dutch actor that Jeremy was screaming to get on there. Vlad something. We might just need to take him off. We just might need to take that guy. That means
take
where's
him off.
George Costanza?
I am
Larry David
offended.
Yeah, he is George Costanza.
I'm offended that Patrick Stewart is not on here.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. We had a whole
no Telly Savalas.
We had a whole list, my
Yul
friend.
Brenner.
We had a whole list. Sue Patrick's. We had him. He was there. In fact, we added.
He clocked this hat.
Yeah. Well, shit. Hold on. I got it.
I kind of feel like we could make this the greatest living bald actors.
Ooh,
and then that clears up an extra space.
That's a good point.
How dare you dismiss the recently dead like that?
Real quick.
By the way, what is Gerkie's? He didn't do camera or something? You're looking 1080p here, dude.
He's on it, baby. He's doing the work.
It looks pretty hot. I was like thinking it looked pretty good.
I'm making a play to unseat Chili Bowl on that throne.
Guess who shows up on time? Guess who comes with a full bit? That was Gerk. Guess who comes in full HD? I mean, we're going to get a Blu-ray of Gerkie's content alone. So here's the deal, right?
I'm going to start doing the weather. I got the weather back here.
We should start doing the weather. We once did the weather. People, Ryan, real quick, we had some people here just so you can see that open slot. We had, of course, Michael Clark Duncan, R.I.P. Bruce the Willis, who made hair look so good. Ben Kingsley, who won an Oscar off of being bald. We already showed you Patrick Stewart. We had Sam Jackson. I mean, one of our great balds.
Why did the picture you picked for Patrick Stewart was the one with him as hair?
Because he was showing you like, I don't even belong in hair. Because this was
That's versatility. He's showing it. Yeah, he's got range.
This photo was them doing a hair test to think if they should put hair on Captain, what's his name?
Picard.
Jean-Luc Picard. But this was his face being like, come on, guys, this doesn't work. He was so strong in his baldness, he got rid of the fake hair. That's why we did that one. He's powerful. Oh. Also, the greatest bald ponytail of all time, Danny DeVito. Ryan, okay?
You could also do the greatest bald characters like Marcellus Wallace or,
we also,
Dr. Evil.
Yes.
Or,
we're doing real people here, Clay. We're doing real people.
Okay, sorry.
Lance Rid. Wallace Shawn's, though, Girk. I mean,
that's a good one. That's a good dark horse.
Yeah. Steve Harvey, but it's just mostly to look at Steve Harvey. Clint Howard, I did think didn't get enough play time. Bob Hoskins, one of my personal favorite balds. Stephen Tobolowsky. Vern Troyer, mini-me, as Clay was saying.
J.K. Simons was in the house.
Yeah, J.K. Simons. We got Vincent Chiavelli and then the Tucci. I mean, look how handsome that style.
Who looks a lot like, what's that comedian's name, Wright?
Stephen Wright.
Oh, Stephen Wright. Yeah. Another good bald, Clay. Another good bald.
Where's Woody Harrelson?
We're not. Oh, we did. Oh, I didn't have Woody. I didn't have it. See, these are the great ones. Ryan, really quick, you add yours because we got to go to a wiki.
Sounds like we got a whole Final Four March Madness we could do with balls.
It might have to be eventually a playoff, right, buddy?
Yeah.
Ryan, who would you put in there in that final slot? We kicked out the Vlad guy.
I know his face. I can't think of his name.
It's not that good if you can't remember his name.
John Travolta.
That's not the game. It's not. I know his face, but don't know his name.
I thought it would just come right off the tongue, my man.
Right off the tongue. It is. I got it.
I love this. Is my man right here. I love this. This stalling for time. I love it so much.
John Travolta.
No. It's Francis. It's the husband in Fargo, the character actor.
Yeah. William H. Macy.
H. Macy. He's not bald.
No, he's a bit character in Fargo, but he's in like so many things.
You're right. Fargo.
Oh, he's one of the bad guys?
No. He was the bad guy in Zodiac. He was the Zodiac killer.
Yeah, he was the Zodiac.
Norm Gunderson. Who's Norm Gunderson? What's his name?
Oh yeah, Norm.
That's it. It's just Norm Gunderson. Just put that up.
Norm Gunderson.
Normie.
And then you're forgetting Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. He's in Space Jam.
He's in Space Jam.
Teens
Yeah,
movie.
that's true.
Space Jam.
Well, Ryan, who would you leave? Who would you put in that spot?
Would I leave?
Or who would you put in that spot? We have an open spot on the Great Balds.
Dude, Woody Harrelson.
Find his name.
Norm.
I'm not gonna do Woody Harrelson.
I mean, Woody Harrelson has done some great roles.
John Carroll Lynch, my man.
There he is. That is John Carroll Lynch. I'm gonna put John Carroll. He's my bald
now,
savior.
Let me show you these. Let me show it to you guys because this is interesting stuff here. This is interesting stuff from Ryan Bradford. We must respect this. We must look at it. We must buy Cybertrucks. We must buy Teslas.
Yeah, I know where you're going with this.
No.
I love it. I love it.
This is Ryan's entry here. John Carroll Lynch. You guys know this guy. He's that guy. This guy. You know what? He's going on until someone dethrones him.
Is the bottom right guy, is that Harold Ramis?
No, that's Larry David. Larry David.
Oh, that's Larry David?
And that's why I say George Costanza. We kind of already have George Costanza because George Costanza is Larry David. See what I'm doing here? Speaking of know what we're doing here, people, it is time to go to a hit segment on Polyester Blend. We didn't have time. We ran out of time last week, but I think we need to do it. And the reason I bring up the balds, you guys, is because we had this ready to go last week, but we didn't get to it. We are going to do great balds in the Wiki music game. Great balds!
Great balls of fire.
Great balls of fire. Now that's a punch-up. People! I hope I didn't fuck it up. Yes, I didn't fuck it up. People! Welcome to Wiki Music Game. If you've not been here before, how this works is we will go through 3 different bands. The theme this week is bald. You have to guess who the bands are. It's a rotating point system. If someone gets it wrong, the other person can steal. Ryan Bradford, I'm assuming you're joining in this week, right, my friend?
Yeah.
Clayton Scribner, I'm assuming you're joining in this week.
Sure.
Chili bowl in the house.
Chili bowl, gonna serve up a deep dish.
What the hell is this chili bowl shit?
Makes me even happier.
It's like a month in.
I know.
It's
It's still catching up to it. Robert Gerke, are you going to play the game?
I don't think so.
Oh, he's out this week.
No, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Wow,
Fuck it. I'm in.
What a baby.
in.
I was going to make you play a little fucking baby. And then.
That was my little James Brown thing. Like,
no, I couldn't possibly. No. Pat Munger, you going to join us this weekend? They're playing Wiki Music Game.
Looks like no.
Well, he's coming back now. He's coming back. Well, we'll let him join if he wants to join. People.
Also, we should check in on Rob and see how the dishes are.
He's not here.
I know. We should call him.
Well, if someone did the work. I'm trying to produce the show here. Someone do it.
All right.
Reach out to him. Give me what the
Chili bowl, get on that.
Chili bowl. People,
Dude.
The first band this week. So you guys think bald. Think bald musicians. Now, sometimes it's not going to be every person in the band is bald, but the lead singer definitely is. Okay, lead singer.
Is that a whole band of bald people?
Dude, that's
Blue Man Group.
But they don't have album. I mean, maybe they do. Actually, that's a good question, Ryan. That's a good question.
I'm guessing they're not in here because Blake didn't know. So we'll cross them off the list.
We'll do that, Pat. Pat, do you want to play a Wiki Music Game, or are you just going to listen?
Wait, can I go back and put one of the Blue Man Group instead of John Carroll Lynch?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, Bradford. Second funniest joke I've heard all week.
Pat, you going to play Wiki Music Game with us, or are you going to just listen to this one?
No, I'm playing.
Okay,
I'm in the doghouse, dude. Literally, I'm in my garage.
You're literally okay. You got nothing else to do. So we got 4.
You got nothing to live for.
We got
my son.
But your next joke and your son, which is a lot of comics are at this point. We are going to do Ryan is 1, Clay is 2, Gerke is 3, Pat is 4. Let's see who goes first in the random number generator. Ryan Bradford goes first, so we'll go in order of that. Ryan, then Clay, then Gerke, then Patrick Munger in Wiki Music Game. Here's how it goes, Ryan. As you know, I'm going to play 30 seconds of this bald band. Ryan, you get 1 full point and can continue to get points if you name this band right and keep going. Ryan.
It's chili bowl, man.
Who is this?
Chili bowl.
Ruined your week.
Who is this band, Ryan Bradford?
Chili bowl shit.
By the way, this is the last single by this band. Ryan, I think you
That's
got
Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh!
Would have gone with Swan. Thought you might be throwing a curveball there.
That's Clay. I'm upset with myself, Clay. Honestly, I'm upset with myself. That's right, my friend. The first band here tonight we're dealing with is, of course, Smashing Pumpkins. One of the greats, right, Ryan? At least a couple albums.
One of the greats.
One of those bands, it was like Samson. Once he went bald, he wasn't into him anymore.
That's a great. One of our worst balds, Clay, like anti-balds. Like once they went bald, they got
Samson
worse.
Award.
Samson
Who went
Award.
bad when they went bald.
Clay, I fucking love it. Clay, you do not get to go until Ryan fails.
What?
Ryan, you get a guess, and I think you'll probably do okay this one. For another point, Ryan, are the Smashing Pumpkins still a band?
Yes, they are.
That's right, Ryan. You're at 2 points. Already a big lead. Ryan, my friend, Smashing Pumpkins started as a band in Chicago, Illinois in 1988. Took a break between 2006. They are still together. My question for you, within a margin of 1, how many studio albums do the Smashing Pumpkins have? For 1 point.
Ooh, I'm going to say 10.
10 within a margin of 1. Clay, you can now steal and get points yourself, my friend. Ryan said 10.
I feel like it's pretty low, to be honest with you. Like, I don't think they've put out much since like their first big run. So he said 10.
Yes, he did.
I'll go with 7.
Oh, I'm sorry, Clay. No
Dude.
points gathered. Goes to Gurky. Gurky, you've heard.
Are we
7.
counting like reissues and fucking odds and ends?
We've always done proper.
I know, but I'm
albums.
just like struggling to find.
So he guessed 7, so that would cover 6, and I would cover 5, 4, and they've had more than 4 because they had Siamese Dream and they had the other one.
The other one. That other amazing album. The other one.
So
the one that was way
7,
too
8,
long.
9, 10. I guess I got to go 13, but that seems high, but I'm going to go 13.
As always, what we do is when you're dead on, you get 2 points. Oh, Gurky, you're already up tied with Ryan. 13
No
on the
way.
dot. And you get to keep going, Gurky. The last single was called some name, I don't know. But I'm going to play you 5 more seconds of that song I was playing. This is the single off their last studio album. What year did their last studio album come out? 5 more, we'll do 10 more seconds of this.
Dashing bittersweet. What's that thing? A last thing. Now
Within a margin of 1, Gurky, what year was the last Smashing Pumpkins album that came out? That song you just heard was the single off of it.
Oh, it was a good one too. I remember it well. 2023.
Within a margin of 1. Does he get and take the lead? 2024, Gurky, you are up to 3 points. Ryan at 2. The other guys with no points.
I was already in the lead, to be clear. Just
You had 2, and then Ryan had 2, so now you're at 3.
I thought Ryan. Oh,
Just
Ryan
be
had
humble,
2. I'm
Gurky.
sorry.
You won,
Jesus,
man.
listen to this fucking guy. All right, Ryan, Gurky, get humble.
Actually, I had 2.
Now this is a misleading
The Gurky.
bald. This is a misleading bald. Oh, he is bald. He is bald. But
Misleading
sometimes
bald.
He sometimes wears outfits, wigs, so it's a little
But
confusing.
hey, stop with the clues. Just play the music.
Axl Rose.
30 seconds of this band. This is the
I have
last
to listen
single
to
from
30
this band.
seconds. I have to listen to 30 seconds of Guns N' Roses.
It's going to be tough. It's a 10-minute song.
Good choice.
It was Dead Can Dance. Just kidding.
I exhale you.
Buzz.
Hold on, Clay. Hold on. Gurky,
I mean, that sounds like Tool to me.
final answer.
Yep.
You are right, my friend. 4 points
Fucking
for
duh.
4
God, the way
points
they
right there.
their design just I hate it.
Good guess.
Gurk, is Tool still a band?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, we got a runaway, guys. We got a runaway.
They should have an album that's just called Honda Accord, and it's just a Honda Accord with a Tool sticker on the back window.
We love it, my friend. We love it.
Sorry.
No, I said I love it. We've got
I know, but
this
I'm just
question. Saying. Pat loves it. He's going to steal it for his openings joke.
Hey, it's a Honda Accord with Tool sticker.
And what did Joseph?
That's actually really funny.
Did you guys see that Bill Burr? Did you guys see that Bill Burr bit that went viral over the weekend about the saddest place on the planet?
I did not. Did not.
He said the most desperate and sad place on the planet is Guitar Center.
Oh.
And he had a gold riff on it. It was pretty good. Anyway,
Where else are you gonna buy your guitar?
I
But
could
he's
see
right.
Pat saying like, and Joseph is like, this is yeah. I didn't name children, but I named my Technicolor Dreamcoat and Tool.
Gurky loses that joke, loses his position. It goes to Pat. No.
Dang.
Just kidding.
yeah, unauthorized joke telling.
Gurk,
Skip your turn.
this band, Tool, has never taken a break. Never taken a break.
No.
They have been a band since 19.
Tool never takes.
All right, so you're saying it's always Tool time?
It's always Tool time. Home improvement is always happening. More power. Ho, 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 ho.
Never sleeping, never 1 or 2, just always going.
Gurk, been a band since 1990. How many studio albums within a margin of 1 does Tool have?
Wait, do I jump in?
No, because he
No,
hasn't
no,
lost
it's
it
me.
yet. He hasn't lost it yet.
Let's go 12.
It's a margin of 1, Pat Munger. You are now up. You get a chance to get points here. Within a margin of 1, they've been a band since 1990. How many studio albums has Tool put out?
20.
Oh, just as soon as Pat gets it, he loses it. Goes to Ryan, and we've got to worry. Ryan, we must worry because you're a big Tool head. How many studio albums does Tool have?
Guys, they don't have that many albums. I think it's like 6.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Ryan, it's 5. You've got 3. Gerke's got 5.
I like how he gently scolds his colleagues before
Guys,
confidently
Pat was making all these like harumph sounds. It's like, this idiot doesn't know Tool. When Gerke was...
Have you seen his Honda Accord?
I have.
People, this is...
I'm back, by the way, and I heard all of that. And I will never forget what you just said.
This last song...
I'll never forget.
20. I said 20.
Well,
5 albums? What?
It's 5 albums. 5 albums. People, Ryan, you got to keep going, keep getting points. If you name the last year of Tool's last studio album, this song is the last single off of it. We play 5 seconds.
It was
honestly, I don't know how you would tell the difference, in my opinion. But go ahead, Ryan. What?
It's weird. It sounds like an album that came out 16 years ago.
Exactly, or 20 or 30.
I'm gonna say it was 2020.
Within a margin of 1, Ryan. Final answer.
Yeah.
Oh, you know your Tool, buddy. You're within 1 on Gerke. Within 1. It is 5-4. Ryan versus Robert Gerke. Ryan, you get a chance to name the next band. The next band. Ryan, think balls. Think balls, Ryan. This is the last. Actually, this is the full album. I'm just gonna play 30 seconds of it because this artist has a full album that just doesn't broken up into songs. 30 seconds. Think bald, Ryan.
What you gonna do for it? Baby, I like that. We can go and get litty in the city, baby. Tell your home girl you'll be right back.
Now, Ryan, to be fair, I don't know if that's this. There's a lot of guests on this, so just think the kind of genre, music, and all that.
Oh, baby, you know I'm money on the floor. Yeah, girl, I put stacks on your back, racks on your rack. And you know I got a whole lot more. I put these bands in your hand. I ain't playing, I'm the man, baby. What you gonna do for it?
Think bald, Ryan. Think bald.
Think bald. Fat Boy Slim.
Clayton, you have a chance to finally get points and go on a run, my friend. Finally have a chance to go
Can I hear it one more time, please?
Baby, I like that. Yeah, let's make plans in the mansion. Tell your home girl you'll be right back.
Bald. Oh my God. By the way, Danny, we're going to have to get to this. Danny Woodhead providing some breaking news. We'll get to it in a second.
Did you offer any clues besides this song?
This is a...
with Tool, you were talking about costumes. You did a bunch of stuff to give the guy clues. Like, what?
I said this. The singer right now might not be the singer. Think the type of music. Think bald. Modern.
Oh, Pitbull.
God, this guy.
And may there be many, many more hot dogs served in our wonderful land.
You're right, Clay. You finally get
nice
points.
Work.
You've joined it. It's the Pity Bowl. The Pity Bowl.
Oh, look at that graphic, dude. Okay, what car would that go on?
I think the Pity Bowl is right because he begged. He begged and pleaded and groveled.
You know what?
For just a smidge of a hint.
Duly noted. That's fair, Girk. That's fair. Clayton Scrivener for 1 point. Is Pitbull still performing?
Yes, I'm sure he is.
That's right, Clay. You're up to 2. You're on your way.
I'm going to put that Pitbull sticker on my Ducati motorcycle.
You're going to do a lot more than that if you win this Wiki music game, if you keep getting points.
Shit, man. Pitbull albums. There's probably a lot.
Studio albums. He has been a performer, according to Wikipedia, since 1998. How many studio albums has Pitbull put out?
I'll go with 10.
Within a margin of 1 to keep getting points because you need them.
If I sweep the Pitbull category, that'd be awesome. Fuck me. Fuck you, Pitbull.
Robert Gerke, you're only up on 1 by on Ryan Bradford right now. You're at 5. He's at 4. How many studio albums does Pitbull have?
Oh, it could be 7 or it could be 12. 1990, you said?
1998.
Oh, 1998. Do you want to give me a hint if it's 7 or 12?
Shut the fuck up.
This is the Pity Bowl, right?
I mean, Clayton's life, you know what I mean?
Let's do 7.
7 studio albums. Pitbull to enhance your lead. Is Pat still with us? Pat.
12.
As you know, Pat, for your first time playing, you needed this. You tied Clay. Dead on, Pat!
Fuck me.
Dead on, Pat! Way to go, my friend.
What's your shirt? What's that cool hat you have on, Pat? Did you show that off yet?
Yeah. Did you guys see it?
I wasn't here. Larry David. That's pretty rad.
Sweet.
People, we must ask this question within a margin 1. This is the album.
Pat's got this one down. He's gonna nail this one.
Well,
Pat, what
it's
year?
because he's the president of the Hair Club for Men. Look at the Larry David hat, for fuck's sake.
True. Pat.
Also, I mean, Pitbull's hard to nail down time-wise because he's so timeless, you know?
Amen. Amen.
I've always said that.
Pat, what year did this album that you're hearing called Trackhouse? This is the last studio album by Pitbull. What year did it come out? I'll give you a couple seconds to listen to it.
Baby, I like that. We can go and get litty in the city, baby. Tell your homegirl you'll be
Liddy in the city.
Hey, remember there was that great song called Salt Lake Liddy, but it got taken down because had all these guns on a roof, and I think it got taken down on YouTube.
2017.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Dang, kid. You don't know your Pitbull. Ryan Bradford, as a guy who loves this kind of bald music, what do you think the year the last studio album by Pitbull came out?
2024.
Ty Gerke! It is 5-5. Ryan Bradford and Robert Gerke tied in their own war of failure is Clay and Patrick Munger 2-2. But now we get into some serious questions. Now we get into the hard stuff, gentlemen. You guys thought this was all fun and games. Well, it's going to get harder. Ryan, you can take the lead right now if you do it correctly. Ryan, you must name. I'm going to give you every band right now. Ryan, what is their city of origin, Ryan? City of origin. Ryan, we start off for 1 point each. Ryan, what is the city of origin for the Smashing Pumpkins?
Chicago.
1 point. You've taken the lead. What is the city of origin for Tool?
Yeah, I don't know this one.
I haven't got a guess for fun. I'm dead in the water.
Hold on. It's not you yet. Hold on.
San Francisco.
Clay, now you can take a guess.
Isn't it Arizona? Like Phoenix?
We'll get to that later. You're on the right trail of his later life, but Gerke, city of origin for Tool, according to Wikipedia. To tie the lead.
Albuquerque.
Pat, you need the points. City of origin for Tool.
Minneapolis.
Like the guess. Ryan, everyone here gets one more chance. Ryan, city of origin for Tool.
Be Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's going to be my next guess.
Ryan taking
Mr. Show, dude.
Even a further lead. Ryan, final one of this question for 1 full
Why
point.
can't we all be sober?
Where is the city of origin for the artist Pitbull?
It's got to be Miami, right?
He's actually ever present. He knows no location.
Ryan, you're starting to really take a lead here.
He's too goddamn good at this.
Three ahead of your fellow. Now, Ryan, this is where we're going to go. Each artist, you have to guess this. This is going to be a little tougher. It's a number game. Ryan, The question is this: number of Grammys versus total awards via Wiki. So, how many Grammys did they win versus the total awards they won? All right, Ryan. So I need number of Grammys and then the number of total awards that Wiki decides is worthy noting. Okay, Ryan? And I'll give you within a margin of one.
Like Miami, like the Miami Modern Music Awards or whatever.
Can I ask a question though? Is it the difference?
No,
like
it is
if they won 15 Grammys and Wiki gave him 30, is the answer?
It's a ratio.
No.
One Grammy for every 25 awards.
Picture a slash in the middle. Give me the number of Grammys. Give me the number of total awards. You have to get both within a margin of one. You get 3 extra points if you get it dead on, but it goes to the next person. Ryan, how many Grammys have the Smashing Pumpkins won? How many total awards via Wikipedia have they won? Give me that number, my friend.
I'm gonna go 2 Grammys, and then 23 other awards.
Ryan, you have to get both numbers correct. You did not.
Oh my God.
Clay, how many Grammys? How many total awards? Give me one number for each. You have to get both of them within a margin of one. If you get one or both dead on, you get 3 points each for each of those.
You're not out of it. You're not cooked, chili bowl.
What the fuck, man? 3 Grammys, 12 other awards. This is fucking impossible, dude.
I love it. I love these kind of questions that are so like you guys have. You don't have to answer, but it's like you want to answer.
Just,
but then it's
just
so hard.
Grammys alone.
Gurky, you need the points.
I feel like it's 4 Grammys, but I feel like it's probably like 20 others.
Patrick Munger.
The thing is, we can't even get a sense of like, are we close on one? And
no, I know.
I'm gonna give you
it's just like
after Pat.
It's just like shooting in the dark.
After
it's
Pat
just,
goes, I'll reset. All
right, fine, whatever. Played your stupid game. That's all.
Pat, are you with me? Did we lose Pat?
I'll guess for Pat.
Guess for Pat.
You really want me to guess for Pat?
I don't know. Is he not there? Do we lose Pat because he'll just be disqualified? He's in the dark. We move on. Ryan, I'm going to give this. Ryan, you got dead on. Clay got 1 off. It was 2 Grammys. So Ryan is at 10 points. Clay gets 3. Ryan, you now have to guess either dead on total awards or within a margin of one for total awards.
Total awards, I'm going to say, I can't remember what Clay said. 15.
Ryan continues on. Ryan, you were the closest in all your answers for.
He's a huge
knows.
Smashing Pumpkins fan. He's a pumpkin head.
2 Grammys, 14 awards. Ryan, you can continue on. Same premise within a margin of one. You have to get both within a margin of one. If you get one of them or both of them right, it's 3 points per the correct answer. Tool, Ryan, how many Grammys? How many total awards according to Wikipedia?
I'm going to say 1 Grammy.
Okay.
And 12 awards.
Not even close on either one. Kirk or Clay. You need the points.
I'm going back to this.
Yeah, we're almost. You guys, clearly, sometimes we try and sometimes it doesn't work.
Did anybody go with 0 Grammys for Tool?
I will tell you right now because I want this to move along. There's no 0.
Okay. Okay.
How many Grammys has Tool won? Jesus.
What was the first guess? Sorry, I missed it.
Ryan, you said
5.
I said one Grammy and 12.
Oh, don't give him hints.
Okay, I'm gonna say 3 Grammys and 11 other awards.
To move this along, Clay, you were closer. I'm going to give you 2 points. You're at 5 now because you got the closest on the Grammys. 4 Grammys.
I didn't even get to guess.
Yeah, we're moving along.
I was going to guess 4.
We're moving along. We're moving along here. And then,
I was absolutely going to guess 4.
How many total awards?
There's 4 letters in Tool, so obviously 4 Grammys.
How many?
I was going to guess that. You didn't give me a chance.
5 letters in Honda.
Ooh.
6 in Accord.
Ooh. Damn. Sometimes we try this. How many total awards, Clay?
For Pitbull? Oh.
For Tool.
No, I said Tool. Oh, I said, okay, I got that, but so you're giving me another shot at it?
You know, I don't forget it. You're right. Gurky, 5 points for if you get total awards correct for Tool. You know that it's they won 4 Grammys. So how many total awards for Tool?
18.
I'm sorry, it's not right. Ryan Bradford.
Probably 5 Grammys.
They won 4 Grammys.
All right,
we got
that. How many total awards?
I thought I was not having it.
How many total?
Oh, look at that. That looks delicious. How many total? 1080p, dude.
How many total awards for Tool?
Oh, 8.
Ryan got it. Ryan got it to 7.
Nice.
Holy shit. Pitbull, I'm just going to give it to Clay. Clay, to get some points here. Clay, give it to me right now.
He's got probably a fuck ton of Grammys.
And how many awards? How many awards then?
I think fuck ton was his answer.
Oh.
Plus or minus 1.
I'll say 5 Grammys and 15 awards.
You did say fuck ton. Gurky's right, so I'm going to give you to this Clay. 2 Grammys, 46 total awards. It is, gentlemen, and Gurky got it right for complaining so much. It is 10-10, and then Ryan has 12. But the final answer is worth 5,000 points, gentlemen.
So anyone's game here. Oh, Patrick can even win. He's back.
Points.
I'm back.
5,000 points. You guys will write it down. Don't tell me, and we'll all reveal at once for 5,000 points. What you said this earlier, Clay, which I was so proud of you for doing. And I have a tiebreaker. If we need it. What is the name of our good friend?
Oh, I know this. I know what the question's going to be.
What is the question going to be?
You're going to be, what is the name of Maynard James Keenan James Maynard's vineyard?
What's the name?
The vineyard or the wine?
People,
wait, what the hell?
Vineyard,
you know the question?
Vineyard, he's right. He knows what the question is. I didn't tell him this. What is the name of Maynard's Vineyard in Jerome, Arizona? Write it down. Just remember, he's a bad boy. He's a nasty boy. He's a bad, nasty boy. What would his name of his vineyard be?
What?
I got it.
Write it down. Write it down. Either on your phone.
I found a pen. I'm in a dark garage. A second. My wife is talking to me again, so that's good.
Hey!
I knew I knew what question you were going to ask. I don't think I know the answer.
Write it down, though. Write down your guess. He's a nasty bad boy. What's a nasty bad boy come up with? Oh, he's irreverent. He's crazy.
Yeah, stop saying nasty bad boy.
He's
like
a nasty bad boy.
Yeah, don't stop it.
Well, I'll be recording that.
Yep.
I was selected. You're watching Polyester Blend on KTRD.
Hey, turd.
Everyone got something written down?
Yep.
For 5. Remember, he's a nasty bad boy.
I know. We know he's a nasty bad boy.
Ryan, we go with you first. You were in the lead by 2 points. What do you think the name of his vineyard is?
Pussy Vine.
Ooh, interesting. I love this. Now,
that's nasty.
That's a nasty, and that's what a bad boy would do.
That's what you can say when you live in San Diego.
Oh boy, Clayton. That's what Ryan said as he was puking. Pussy vine.
Did he say P vinyl?
He said pussy vine. Pussy vine is what Ryan said.
Mm.
Is it carnal? Carnal wines? Carnal?
Okay. Not very nasty.
Carnal.
But it is bad boy.
Gurky.
It's like I keep wanting to say like Marcellus Wallace kept coming in my head. It's like some weird word. But he kept saying nasty boy.
Gurky.
Ugh, he got me all twisted up with the nasty boy.
I said the 7 deadly sins.
That's good.
That's very good.
But I don't think
a nasty boy would come up with that for sure.
Pat, what do you think? Pat, say it so I can see.
Butt fuck wines.
Butt fuck wine. That's what a nasty bad boy would say. All right, no one got it right, but for 5,000.
I got Clayton to laugh.
Ryan, final guess.
There you go. Finally, all you needed to say is
it's one word and it involves hair. One word and it involves hair. Nasty bad boy.
Bald.
Ryan.
Pubic hair.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Nope. Clay.
One word and it involves hair.
Yep.
That's a nasty boy. Shaved.
Gurky. One word involves hair.
You guys is. I wanted to say four of the funniest jokes I've heard all week.
I just want to say bald, but I'm going to go Brazilian.
Oh.
Final answer, Pat Munger. Word involving hair, one word.
It should be pubic wine.
Dude, for real, isn't his vineyard called like Cardaceous or some shit like that?
Pat.
Cardaceous.
Pat.
But that has nothing to do with it. I'm going to look it up after this bullshit.
Pat.
Lesbic.
Guys, come on.
Oh, lesbic. Like lambic, but lesbic.
Guys.
It would make no sense,
Ryan
but be kind of funny.
still is the closest.
Pube? Yeah, of course he's the closest.
Ryan's the closest because he's a nasty boy and he's a bad boy.
Butt hair?
Merkin.
What is merkin?
Merkin.
A merkin
That is a pubic wig.
It's a toupee for your pubic hair. Ryan, you can win if you truly know Smashing Pumpkins.
If I was weird and knew what a merkin was.
Ryan, according to Wikipedia, Smashing Pumpkins is only known by one genre. If you name it, you win. If not, I'll let these guys take a chance to beat you. Ryan, one genre for Smashing Pumpkins. What is it?
Is it alternative?
Final answer.
Rock. Alternative rock.
I am the retail lizard, the official mascot of Polyester Blend.
Coaching the answer. Where's the judge?
You are
Who
this
came up with that stupid term?
Ryan, one genre, Ryan. One genre. You don't mean like Smashing Pumpkins defines alternate rock? People, we're going to play just 2-minute songs and we're going to do topics until whoever needs to drop off drops off. We do a quick sports roundup.
Legal. Can I do my last joke?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, let's do your last joke. Last joke real quick.
Munger's last joke.
Munger's.
Who? Clayton.
Yo.
Who does Cher think she is?
Is this part of your bit?
Thank
Is this
you,
part of your bit? That was a good joke.
People, we promised you this. 311 covers Offspring. That's just a fun sentence to say. Is it self-esteem?
Yeah, self-esteem.
We're doing 2 minutes of self-esteem. We come back, some serious topics. We'll go and just do a little. We were actually really on good schedule here. We're going to end not that far after the 11 o'clock hour here in Salt Lake, the 10 o'clock hour in San Diego. We will be very quickly after that. So another 10 minutes of the show. Loving what we've done here tonight. Love all of you. Pat, Gurky, all these guys doing the good work. Ryan, you won Wiki game. Offspring down. Oh, sorry. 311 self-esteem. 311 now covers Offspring. 2 minutes of this. We'll be right back after our 311 song here tonight. Thanks for being here. Polyester Blend, 2-minute song.
Rode her on for the 10
Oh my God. I'm so sorry to cut off 311 playing Self-Esteem. Now, I feel bad because before I could tell you what the song was, I know that Clayton was just slamming Shazam. Like, Shazam, what is this? What is this, Shazam? I love this. Shazam! Clayton Scrivener's God damn.
Poly Blend.
That's the good shit. It's just like pop punk sliced up a little bit of that dreamy sound, you know? We love it so much.
Hey, Patrick. Would you rather that there was no 311 or no 911? I made that joke up myself with no help from anyone.
Well, you nailed it.
Now you made that up by yourself, Kirk? Oh,
I made it. It was my own joke.
You know, it's not a joke, all of you guys, but I do want to do it quick. We're going to get into topics here, but I think this sports roundup, I just want to say last night was a hell of a game. Hell of a game!
Oh, gosh.
Between the Utah Hockey Club and Toronto. Oh, see, Pat, you're finally figuring it out. That should have been what was happening earlier.
Well, you know.
But we're going to get there.
The floating Pat head.
We're going to get there. Yeah, well, he had the Comedy Cellar behind it, and then he kind of lost it. People, I just want to say this happened last night. An amazing game. 3 down. Utah Hockey Club comes back, ties 3-3, losing a shootout. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I don't know if you guys had joined before this happened, but I saw it live, and I just thought it would be fun to show you a photo of what it looks like where you're like, whoa, that's pretty cool. That's pretty intense. I think that's amazing. And then I show you the truth behind it.
Clayton Sports Roundup.
Clayton Sports Roundup. This is your segment. I'm just taking over for a quick second.
What a game last night, huh?
Well, that's what I want to talk about here.
It's a match. It's a hockey match.
It's a hockey match. Where's my fucking... There. No, that's not it. What the fuck?
Hey, Clayton, do you have any 311 jokes you'd like to tell?
Please.
I used to.
As I struggle to find my wonderful way that I used to do this. Let's just do
Well, you heard that, like, when you were a kid, it was all like, they're a KKK band. You heard that,
oh, yeah,
right?
because of the thing. Is this the one? Okay. No, that's not it. Must be this. It is this. People, last night, a photo came out of the game.
Oh, man, that was a fight.
Now, did you watch it live, Clay?
No, but I saw the replay.
So
I watched it live.
Okay, I watched it like Ryan. Whoa, Ryan, what do you see?
That is a crazy fight.
Now that's a great photo, right? It's a great photo. I was there live, and I think this video will show you what it actually happened because here's the deal, guys.
He whiffed.
It's been determined. No, it's been determined. Kessel Ring. This is my guy. Michael Kesselring is my favorite player. Why? Why? Because was not drafted high. Was put in an impossible position this year as a low-level draft pick to get like top minutes on this team when we were super injured, and he responded. Hell of a shot. Plays defense just as good as, he's not
desperately needed defense.
And he fights. The guy cares. Kesselring is my guy. He was one when 9/11 happened. I hate to know that. But this photo was like, oh, how cool is it? Let's take a quick look at the fight. This guy, this fucking guy here. So this is the actual fight. That photo is so cool. Here we go. Wow.
Damn. I mean, if that connected, that would have been brutal, but...
Brutal? The guy, all your force is going up and then you throw... No!
I want to hear him say wow like 5 more times.
Wow. That's a follow-up, isn't it?
Oh, God. Oh, wow.
That's Castle.
Dude, that's like what... Sorry.
Fighting on skates.
Obviously, me and my son don't fight, but when he gets wild, that's like what it feels like.
You're Kesselring and your boy's Benoit. Anyway, Really cool sports photo. The truth behind it. The truth behind it. Ryan, you're just a big fan of fighting, right? My friend?
Love it.
Love it. Ryan, you know what you're a big fan of before you leave here tonight? We just have a couple of these. People, we must go into topics. We must go into topics. We must discuss these. Why are these up? I'm getting very upset about this. I'm not wanting that to be there. Ryan, we go through the hyper fast version of answering these. That is what the first couple do. Ryan, we go to verses. We ask you first. This is the game of verses. Ryan, toothpick or floss? You've got something stuck in your mouth. Are you cool with the toothpick, or are you going to want to go right to the floss?
I like the floss. Sometimes if you have a wooden toothpick, the toothpick's breaking off into your mouth.
Wait a minute. So you're saying, okay, and maybe I should redefine this. You carry floss around, or do you rely on, I'll just get it when I get home? When I get home.
When I get home.
You won't even take a toothpick to even try to dislodge the object before you get home? It could be a 30-minute drive.
I guess that I was just going to what do I prefer to get food out of my mouth?
And we're redefining as we go. That's the excitement of topics, my friend. Would you as a bridge?
I mean, I'm not gonna if I see a toothpick right there in front of me, I'm gonna use a toothpick. But I prefer to use a floss.
Absolutely. But you're going to use the toothpick. You're not going to shush it away. You're not going to say no. Anyone else here shush away a toothpick? Or are we all good with what Ryan said?
Yeah, toothpicks are dumb. No, don't do toothpicks.
Kirky,
toothpicks are great. They're better for public situations.
Rob, wait a minute. Rob.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Where are we at with the dishes, dog?
The machine has been running for 25 minutes.
How long is it going to take till they're done?
I mean, who cares?
I love this new attitude. I love this new attitude. Speaking of that, Rob, I've got to ask you your attitude about this. Rob, homemade sandwich versus homemade burrito. We all know that it drops in tastiness when you make a sandwich at home and when you make a burrito at home versus buying it in public or buying it from a wonderful restaurant. What do you think is the better that you do?
I like my own sandwiches better.
Can you give me a taste, a hypothetical taste? What's your favorite sandwich you make at home?
I just make I don't even use meat when I make sandwiches at home.
PB&J?
I make lots of PB&Js, but those aren't the good ones. Those are the easy ones.
Vegemite? Vegemite?
I go mayo, cheese, whatever greens I got, usually spinach, spices, mustard.
Wow, what a sick
Anything
fuck.
Else?
Sick fuck, but I also
Fantastic.
I respect it. I respect it like you
can. I often do it on bread that I made myself too.
Oh, that's a whole other level. Ryan Bradford, I must ask you, because you are in burrito capital of the world, San Diego, meaning, I don't know if it's the burrito capital of the world, but there's so many good burritos there. Ryan, does it change your opinion when you're in San Diego?
Well, I'm going to go with Rob. I don't trust myself to make a good burrito.
I love this. I think we're all leaving.
Yeah, has a burrito ever, has a burrito, self-made burrito ever stacked up to a personal burrito?
Oh, yeah. I strongly, vehemently disagree with this.
Whoa.
Like, what makes a good sandwich is the fixins, and I don't have all the fixins.
It's tough to keep onion.
I don't have pepperoncinis, and I don't have shredded onion, the red onion in particular. Like, I don't have all of that at home. I don't have the right kind of cheese. I just don't keep that on file. Whereas if I make a homemade,
you don't
burrito,
have pepperoncinis on hand. I just got from Costco today.
The shame he's getting. I love this. Rob on Rob action.
But if I want to make a burrito, I've got tortillas, I've got some sort of protein and cheese, and I can make it a passable burrito. Above average burrito.
What goes in that burrito? Cheese, beans?
Usually it's cheese, beans, some sort of protein, usually chicken, some jalapenos, some That's usually about it.
I think
and then I'll melt cheese on the top of it because I'm not an animal.
The right answer is
not a monster.
The right answer is a simple sandwich is better than a simple burrito. I'm gonna go sandwich, but I hate this because I wish I could make better burritos at home. Clay, I don't hate what you're gonna say. I want to know.
Come over, Ryan. Come over to my house, and I'll give you a burrito.
Okay.
And it'll be delicious. And then I'll come to your house and have a sandwich, and it'll suck ass.
I'll let Rob make you some fucking homemade bread and some cheese and some greens, I guess is what he does.
Greens.
Clay, I'm not going to be sad about this. I can't wait to hear about this. Clay.
I just don't think it's even close. I think homemade sandwiches are always superior.
I think
homemade burritos never stack up. The only time homemade burritos are good is when they're on a river trip and you're fucking slopping some shit on a tort.
I love this.
And it's all good, but like
speaking of sloppy shit, chili bowl.
What is this?
Clay, we must know your next one. Versus, Clay, versus. First album you bought versus second album you bought. Clay, what was the first album you bought with your money? The second album you bought with your money? Which one wins out in the long run?
Well, my favorite story is the first album I bought with my money is I got $5 from my grandma for my fifth birthday or something like that, and my preteen brother and sister, because they were quite a bit older than me, took me down to the store and made them buy me Duran Duran's 7 and the Ragged Tiger. That was the first album I ever bought with my own money, so it really wasn't for me, it was for my siblings. The second album I bought with my own money, I honestly think there's another 6-year gap, because the next album I bought with my own money was R.E.M's Green, and you know that I'm going to go with that, man.
Hey, I'm asking you, brother. I'm asking you.
Yeah,
I love
it's
that.
1989, R.E.M. Green. I was 12.
Ryan Bradford, what is your first album you bought, second album you bought? Which one wins out in that war?
So Blind Melon. First Blind Melon versus Nirvana Unplugged.
What?
Unplugged was second.
Unplugged was second? Did you watch the Unplugged and be like, I gotta have that? Or why did you go
my brother had In Utero and the Nevermind cassette. And then when Unplugged in New York came out, I was like, I gotta have that. I gotta have something over Ben, you know.
I love this. So the rivalry takes over. Now, Ryan, what would you take over between the first Blind Melon and the live Nirvana?
It's actually pretty hard. That Blind Melon album is pretty sweet.
Anyone else here have that Blind Melon? Anyone else here have that Blind Melon?
Not currently.
They were one hit wonder, but both their albums are pretty awesome.
That's why I ask it, Ryan, I was like, does anyone else know what you're saying? Which is like, hey, if you actually listen to that Blind Melon album, not bad. You know what I mean? Not bad.
Yeah.
So what would you go? You go with Nirvana, but it's a tough one.
I think, I would do Nirvana.
I must
because that live album is it's so cool. Half the songs aren't even theirs.
Pat, are you waving to chime in or waving that you're about to pass out because there's no oxygen in your bunker?
My feet are cold.
Okay, real quick, Pat, tell me what your first album you bought, second album you bought, what would be the right one?
Guns N' Roses. Use your fucking first Guns N' Roses. What is it called? Appetite for Destruction. Second was Dead Milkmen.
Whoa! Ooh. So what stands the test of time, my friend?
Dead Milkmen. I've been playing Punk Rock Girl for my son Arthur, and he loves it.
Hell yeah!
Anyone else want to chime in on this before we move to the next verses?
I will chime in just because my first album is so insanely problematic.
Neo-Nazi best hits.
Exactly.
What are we talking about?
G.G. Allen.
Yeah.
It's not
Gary
Diddy.
Glitter's best hits.
Bill Cosby himself.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about the sandwiches with Bill Cosby too.
You put it in the sandwich.
My second
and his
album
wife would always walk in when he was making a sandwich, and he'd have to hide it or something.
Right.
My second album was Peter Gabriel's So.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's a great one. That's a great one. By the way, a great one is joining us now. He's not been on the show for some time. We love him. We miss him. Danny Woodhead is here.
Danny
everybody.
freaking Woodhead.
Danny.
Because I live and breathe.
Were topics getting scratching that itch?
Oh, I actually, I just stopped working, so
okay, we'll just
my laptop down.
And by the way,
decided to join in.
The voice of a guy who has to be quiet is so noticeable. I love you. Just chime in when you can. But a guy who's like, I'm having a good time.
Oh no, sorry, no, I didn't realize I was that quiet.
Real quick, Danny. Before we move on to the next one, what was the first album you bought? The second album you bought? What would be the one that you pick out of those two today?
First album I bought with my own money, LL Cool J. Mama Gonna Knock You Out.
Mm-hmm.
Second one was Ugly Kid Joe.
Okay, well, we all know the answer there. I'm going to say mine real quick. Mine, of course, is going to be I bought with my own money. Bush 16 Stone is my first album. My second was Jagged Little Pill by Alanis Morissette. Clearly, that's a tie. There's no winner there, so I can't chime in anymore with that.
I think you're the winner.
I think I'm the winner because I had the best first two albums. The next question goes to Dan. Actually, we'll do this. Oh, we'll do this one. Clay, this seems prime for you. We're going to the next segment. The next segment, not verses. We're doing Marry, Kill, Sexual Times with. Marry, Kill, Sexual Times with.
Oh, yeah, I suck at this game.
Clay, you might be biased on this one, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. Molly, mushrooms, or pot? And
this is so good, dude.
And your bosses are watching.
I've never done any of these, but
if you were hypothetically, we know you've never done this. What would you kill, marry, sexual times with?
I'm gonna kill Molly. I'm gonna marry. I'm gonna marry pot, and I'm gonna have sexual times with mushrooms.
Ryan Bradford.
Do you want to hear why?
Oh, please. No, sorry. I thought you were just.
Well, my pot is steady. It's your steady. It's your always. It's year round. It's legal. It's safe. It's matrimony. It's legally binding. It's marriage. Mushrooms, special occasion, always climactic, sexual times.
And you've never done these things?
Yeah, he hasn't.
I've never done any of these. And Molly, I could just do. I could just do without Molly.
Watching right now, my client has said he's never done. I'm not his legal representation, but I have heard from his lawyer, and he has sent me a written affidavit. Clayton's never done these drugs, nor has anyone on this show. Ryan Bradford, you're a big druggie. What would you do?
No, Clayton has it absolutely correct.
What?
Yeah, finally he agrees with me.
Anyone else disagree here?
Yeah. Have you guys done Molly?
Thank you, Pat. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Nope. Marry shrooms, kill pot, fuck Molly.
By the way, I'm into this, Danny. Just straight up marry mushrooms, like microdosing shit, dog.
Oh, they're just amazing. They're absolutely, they are just so beautiful.
Is Danny playing piano?
Yeah, Danny's ready. He's doing a little sonata.
He's gonna break into a song about mushrooms.
I will say I get more paranoid on pot than anything else. I don't know if I could even keep pot around. I might have to kill it.
It's because you're still calling it pot.
But it's boring compared to the other two.
I also I thought about writing all the insanity. Speaking of insanity, I think Ryan Bradford should take a shot at this. Kill, marry, sexual times with VHS, CDs, or records, my friend. Ryan Bradford, please.
I know I should love records, but I just don't. I think they're expensive. So I'm gonna kill records. I'm gonna marry CDs because I still think listening to a CD in your car is the best way to know an album.
Listening to a CD in your car. Sorry. Honda Accord thing going on here.
I am.
Honda Accord. I mean, you're listening to an entire album of Tool in a
your
Honda
Honda Accord
with your sticker in the back, looking back at you. No better way to experience.
You're going to Taco Bell, getting $59.79.99. It's all good. Dude.
Clay, I knew I was going to ask you.
You
second.
have just.
I knew I was going to ask you second because you're a record hog. You're snuffling all. Like, where would you go with this?
Well, I'm gonna have sexual times with VHS. That's just metrics, dog.
That's just metrics.
That's just the numbers game. Marry records, fuck CDs, kill CDs.
Who feels strongly otherwise? Please chime in.
CDs are actually a pretty inferior music delivery service.
Here we go.
They really are.
Can't listen to a record.
That was like the most vinyl thing I've ever heard. They're actually an inferior
music delivery service. You can kill CDs. Like, I mean, come on, man. I mean, they were convenient for the time. It was cool and all, but like CDs are just
they deteriorate too
scratch
fast.
them, they scrape. They were better frisbees than they were music.
I think Clayton's biggest issue though is like when he's driving his Honda Accord, the record always skips.
Skips, yeah, it's skipping.
You have a record player sitting in your passenger seat.
This next one, real quick. We do.
Well, everyone knows that 8-tracks fuck. So
we'll do that. The next one's a joint one. It's an Avenues powerhouse.
I thought we just did a joint one.
Well, easy.
I was quick. Quick on the draw.
We used to have Rob up there. Rob is now a Rose Park guy. So we go to the wonderful Danny Woodhood. We go to Patrick Munger. Yeah. You guys are house guys.
Avenues kill Mary sexual time.
This is a house question. And actually, I can't wait for what everyone else has to think about this. You guys work it out together. Pat and Danny work it out together.
What do we like? Avenues, bungalow, avenues?
House issues. Plumbing issue.
Electrical
nice spelling
issue. Of plumbing, by the way.
I tried. Plumbing issue and animal instinct
the way it's spelled
issue.
Sounds like a sexual move, dude.
So, my question for you guys is,
I'll give you some animal issues.
so, what is the issue that you would want on your house? Danny and Pat, you should work it out between you two, and then we have two more. And then
Danny, go.
Well, okay. The final one was what? Animal issues?
Animal insect issue, like an infestation. You've got an animal in the house.
No. That's the least. I wouldn't mind. The thing is, I can deal with electrical all the way to the breaker. I can deal with plumbing all the way to the point where it goes underground.
Somebody's flexing.
Yeah, a lot of flex coming in here so far.
I would probably rather deal with. I mean, plumbing's. I'd probably rather deal with plumbing because I know I can fix it myself the easiest. But then you're also
all right.
There's the possibility of massive flood.
Right. Is this going somewhere?
I'm just working through. I'm working through the question.
Welcome back to Polyester Blend, Danny.
I don't know. What would you say, Pat? What would you go with?
Fucking plumbing's disgusting. I'll kill plumbing. I will marry the animals and the insects. I can handle that. That's like no big deal. I had a bird in my house the other day.
What about thousands and millions of
electrical is sex because
electrical is sex.
But I literally have all of those issues.
Sometimes you just like to get like jolted, a little jolt.
I got jolted fucking yesterday, and I've never felt more alive.
He came.
No, I would probably go. I think electrical is something that like you can kill the power. It sucks not having power, but you can also like work around it. Like,
now,
I mean, it's something you can work with.
This is how Danny approaches sex.
Can I work
around it?
This is how Danny woos a woman. He's like, okay, this is what I want to do to you.
I'm going to kill it and work around it.
I was going to say, we started with the Avenues Bros. These guys are millionaires. They've got these huge homes that are worth $2.3 million.
Billionaires. They were billionaires before the market crashed.
I want to ask the true workers here.
Yeah, now we're all poor. We're like this poorest just people you know.
The true workers here: Ryan Bradford, Clayton Scrivener, Rob Nielsen, homeowner now, and Robert Gerke. What do you think?
I think they got it about right.
Let me look at it one more time.
Plumbing issue, kill. Marry animal insect issue times electrical issue.
No, I would switch. I would switch animal and plumbing. Plumbing is constant. Plumbing is
I would do
plumbing
that.
is as sure as the sun rises, you will have plumbing issues.
Plumbing is,
and they're fairly easy to fix.
No, you guys, Pat. And by the way, let's describe this from the easiest problem to the worst problem.
Yeah, plumbing is
what encompasses
99% of plumbing issues can be fixed with a quick trip to Ace Hardware.
As a guy who puked every second he was soaping up rotten water underneath his house because a kitchen line sunk through, plumbing is kill. These guys have it right. I think order. It's been sentenced.
Dude,
it's been
I feel
sentenced.
violated when animals and insects violate my shit. And also, I'm a little bit skewed because I have a cabin. And so it's a constant.
That's
it's a constant battle for animals and insects.
That's a good
point. The only real animal issues I've had is when I had a raccoon, and now I have a coonhound, and so it's just like
it's gonna take care of it. Gerke, you're the one who starts this one off. It's called Rank 'em, my friend. And this I need to know this. Arches, Bryce Canyon, Canyonlands, Capitol Reef, Zion.
Can I ask a weighting question here real quick?
Please.
Is there a human weighting scale here? Because the human factor really skews the numbers here.
Everything's on the table. And by the way, I forgot, Cool Cigarettes is also.
I was gonna say, are we smoking a pack of Cools?
So you can rank Cool Cigarettes. So guys, Clay, you just said, human weight, all of it. All of the parks, all of
so no. I'm saying the human experience. Like, are humans involved?
Everything about the park is involved. All of it. All of it.
Okay. Well,
you wake up tomorrow morning. You have a bag packed, and you can go to one of these places.
Oh, okay. I know mine. Like I know mine. No problem.
Gerke, please first. Gerke, and then Clay.
It's Capitol Reef, Canyonlands, Bryce, Cools, Zion Arches.
So Capitol Reef, Canyonlands, Bryce, Cool Cigarettes,
Cools, Zion Arches.
Clay, please go next.
Arches is fucking miserable experience now.
Yeah, he's spot the fuck on. Because if you go now, can we show the list one more time?
Capitol Reef, Canyonlands, Bryce Canyon, Cool Cigarettes, Zion National Park, Arches National Park.
So I go.
I may put Cools up one more.
Ooh.
Above Bryce.
Hear me out here.
No, let's leave it.
You're exactly right in the order. And what I said at the beginning, humans really skew the numbers here because Arches is really cool and Zion is amazing. Zion is almost unusable. But at least they have a system to get you in and out. Arches is really almost unusable and practically, like, I would say, debunked. It's like I have my memories of going to Arches before what it is now, and I'll hold those dear. But like, I can't see myself hiking Delicate Arch again anytime soon, unless it's in the dead of the winter. But I would go Capitol Reef, Canyonlands, Bryce Canyon, Cools, Zion Cools, Arches Cools, because I'd just be like wailing on cigarette, waiting for the bus or whatever it takes to get to enjoy any of those.
Can we get the parks. Avenue boys on here? Patrick and Danny, you play it out right now. What would you pick?
I think Bryce Canyon is like definitely like. Am I sexing it? That's definitely like.
You're not. No, this is just rank them. Just rank them. Just rank them.
Oh,
he's kind of
like in agreement with Clayton a lot of it. Here, I'm not. Is this going somewhere? Bryce Canyon, Cools. That's the menthol cigarette. And then Canyonlands for sure. It's sick. And then Zion is just like Arches was fun in my 20s. Capitol Reef, they're all dope, but Bryce Canyon, and Canyonlands. Those are like my two. I'll just say that.
I actually think this is the right
Zion
order.
is last. It's a nightmare there, but it's
Danny,
beautiful.
One last, any thoughts, Danny, besides this?
Canyonlands top notch, no question asked. It's the biggest. It has it's the most versatile, and it has everything. All the other ones.
I hear
Is this going somewhere?
No, I hear him. I understand what he's saying. Canyonlands might have opportunity. Capitol Reef is the best national park without a doubt. Two more, and then that's the end of the show. Two more before the end of the show. Spend time with, and this is a 5 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 year, 1 lifetime. Those are the categories. Well, those are the categories. We must do this. Oscars, Emmys, Grammys, Tonys, Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. Ryan Bradford, you seem built for this.
Yeah. I'm going to go Tony's 5 minute.
Wow, dude. Wow. Hate for the
Nickelodeon
Tonys.
Kids' Choice Awards for an hour.
That's twisted.
Grammys for a day.
Oh, wait.
Emmys for a year.
Clay's next. We know Clay's next. Clay's so upset right now. And Oscars, for a lifetime.
Clay is like fucking pumped.
Clay is like,
he's like so mad.
Okay. Please, Clay. What's the problem here?
First of all, when it comes to Tony's, R.I.P. the dude from Tony that passed away this week.
Yeah.
But I'd love to just chill with Bradford for a cool hour watching the Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards.
I just was so proud Bradford was
It would be cool.
Tony's 5 minutes. Tony's 5 minutes. So proud of you, Ryan. So
Honestly, I would put Nickelodeon at 5, Emmys at 1. Like I really don't care. Yeah, let's put Emmys at 1 day. Grammys above Emmys, yeah. Even though the Grammys aren't that
Wait, you
cool.
want to hang with Tony's for a little bit?
No, yeah, because like I'd be watching and being like, "What is this world? I don't know." No. Like it's about cultural discovery. I don't know shit about the Tonys. I kind of would be kind of bugging out over something I have absolutely no idea about. I'd be like, wow, they made a musical about Trump's ascendance to the second term. I had no clue.
This is all wrong. Ryan
Wait, there's JD Vance the musical?
No, Ryan was right. 5 minutes with the Tonys. He had it right. He had it. I mean, I heard the arguments, guys. I heard it. Just wrong. These are the right answers. We get rid of these. This leads into
Can I Grammys, Oscars, like the year and lifetime? I feel like we could have some discussion.
We could
carry on.
We could
carry on, my wayward
Gerke,
son.
You are not a part of this, and this is why I think you just started out. This is right before this goes into our finale, our big finale. Spend time with Slipknot, Papa Roach, Korn, Limp Bizkit, Alien Ant Farm.
Oh.
Who do you spend time with? Robert Gerke.
Can I kill?
No.
Is not an
You
option?
have to spend time with.
Can I kill myself?
Ryan, don't leave.
Oh my God! I know, Danny. I know you don't have a producer on this show, but like the way the camera cut to you when you said that was like honestly perfect on the Zoom.
Ryan,
that was like straight out of like awesome show. Great job. Can I kill myself?
Gerke.
So I guess I'm spending a lifetime with Korn.
No.
He's right.
Wow.
Alien Ant Farm did that. And okay, that Michael Jackson cover.
God.
So I guess the Smooth Criminal gets them into 1 year.
1 year over that single? Wow.
For that one song alone. Slipknot is a day.
Okay. You got Limp Bizkit, you got
Papa Roach is an hour, and Limp Bizkit is 5 minutes.
We must go.
Wow. The absolute diss of Limp Bizkit here is way off base.
Danny might kill himself. We must get to him. Danny Woodhead, what do we got?
Dude, I'm a metalhead. It's like some of my favorite music.
Mm-hmm.
New metal is just torture.
So he's gonna kill all these.
He's gonna go Slipknot 1, right? Is that the way you're thinking?
I mean, for the personalities and maybe Slipknot Lifetime.
Because you can do.
By the way, the way you have your kids' toys color coordinated and arranged, that is definitely sociopathic, and you might be in danger. I might need to call.
Who feels strongly
suicide
about
hotline
this?
for sure.
Who feels strongly about this? Because we have one final question for Ryan Bradford after this. One final question.
You got
Anyone's got a strong feeling. Ryan Bradford, do you have a strong feeling?
I have a strong feeling.
I think I might be with Danny and switch Korn and. Well, I would probably put Slipknot for a lifetime. You know that singer? He's got one of the highest ranges in rock
seem
history.
Very interesting. You guys are wrong.
I'm putting Limp Bizkit Lifetime, dude.
No, you guys are all wrong. It's this.
This is why Clayton lost the Woodstock draft.
Dude, the narrative arc of and the redemption of Limp Bizkit is worth more than 5 minutes.
We end.
This is the type of decision making is why Trump won.
Wow, Danny's really
we're deciding between Limp Bizkit and Joe Biden.
We end with this, gentlemen. We end with this. Ryan, you know where this is going. We've started this, but it really led to a thing I want to do more of. We have a new segment. It's called "What Is It? What is it? What is it?" Ryan, you start off. Alien ant farm. What is it? Is it an alien ants that are on a farm? Is it ants that are alien that are on? Ryan, what is it? What is an alien ant farm?
My interpretation has always been that alien ant farm is Earth. That we are in an alien ant farm.
That's the correct answer. It's a very it's a very meta name. I actually like the name. I think we are all ant farms in an alien ant, or are we all ants in an alien ant farm?
Wow,
it's fucking deep.
Anyone feel differently about this? I mean, where are we at with this? I mean,
Pat Munger. I like that just popped up.
I know, Pat. It's you. Go, Pat.
I mean, couldn't be more right. Fucking nailed it.
We all feel that we are the
all heat tonight from Bradford.
On some level, we're all just Egyptian taxi drivers.
I don't know what that means, but that is twisted. Dude, you got the game all twisted, bro.
Hey, here's what we'll do, people. This has been Topics. We have more topics to cover next week. We will be doing 3 Mondays in a row. I will do a show after a Red Wing game here in Salt Lake City. Can't wait to talk about it. It will be exciting. And then this is the big announcement, you guys. April 7th, the 5th anniversary of Polyester Blend. 1 month from today, we're doing 3 Monday shows, and then we will have the big 5th anniversary. Whoever can make it in Schledio, please make it. Also, if you guys are just like my character, my person, I just am fucking on Zoom. You could do that too.
Are you guys wearing
doing what on Zoom?
Fucking on Zoom.
We will have every opportunity, but all things are thought about. Until then, so 4 weeks from today, we will do Polyester Blend, the 5th anniversary. 5th anniversary. Clay, 5th anniversary.
It's nuts, man. It's absolutely nuts.
We must go to the final words of the night. Final words of the night. Ryan Bradford, before you go, what are your final thoughts on tonight's show?
Good show. Really liked spending 311 with y'all.
Ryan, we'll be back next Monday. Please be ready. Please be prepared. Sometimes respond to text when you send. We'll see you that time. Let's go to Robert Gerke. Robert Gerke.
I loved what Bradford said. I think amber is the color of our energy. And I'm a little shook by 5 years. That's longer than most of my marriages have lasted.
That's not true, but funny nonetheless.
Joke of the night. Patrick Munger, thoughts on tonight's show?
Who does Cher think she is?
Patrick Munger is now.
I just love how
he just took the lead.
Now,
that really is. Actually, that's the funniest thing. Patrick, that should have been in your bit.
Producer Rob, thoughts on the show and where are your dishes at?
They're in the dishwasher. I think you made that shot, and I'm really glad that Patrick brought his best joke back.
I didn't make.
Dude, let's talk about your room. You are really pimping out your pad there, bud.
Hold on. Danny Woodhead showing up late after doing some nefarious work that he talks about being important. What's up, my good friend Danny? We're so glad to see you again. Final thoughts on the show.
It's great. I love that I can make it. I miss you guys and I love you all.
So happy you can make it. Here's a guy who made it after he's got shit going on, but this guy always makes a commitment. He shows up. Clayton Scribner, final thoughts on the show.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry I was late. Sounds like I missed it. Really, some epic content.
It's all right.
Last hour was tight though. I mean, yeah, it's been a little bit of a wild ride for me. Been busy with work, life, like we'll talk about in Limp Bizkit Crew.
But you made it.
Man,
you made it, brother.
Man, topics were on fire. Wiki game, loved it. Just not really down with the chili bowl thing. Just like really need to. I just I don't understand. Especially when you talk like that.
Hey, Danny,
you talk like that.
I just want to
you
say,
talk like that. I just don't like it.
You might have missed this for a couple.
I don't like
weeks.
that image.
We've missed it for. This is Danny this is Clay on the river. And then he was missing.
I've never owned that shirt in my life. And what's that body?
We were worried about him.
Those legs are not me.
And then he was in the river. We loved it, but it's brown after him. So the river's flowing that way, and it's very brown.
What the hell is chili bowl?
And then he's
Did I go to one of your guys' houses and leave a chili bowl in your toilet?
This is. By the way, Kirky, it's getting better than I thought. It's getting better than I thought.
Did I really do that? Because I could have done that. I definitely would have done that.
I remember. Yeah, definitely you were at a house with a chili bowl. People, we'll be back next week. As always, we will be back next Monday. We must end the show the way we like to, which is ending on a sing-along. A thing we've done for some time. We love doing it.
I boycott this because of the chili bowl.
We love doing it. We'll see you next Monday. Ryan, we'll see you next Monday, Myron.
Right.
We'll see you next
All
Monday.
right. Bye, guys. Love you. Bye.
We'll be back next Monday. More fun and merriment. We've got Limp Bizkit Crew. Hang out if you can hang out for a couple minutes. We just love doing it. But we must send off the night like we should. Arizona moon, keep shining. From the desert sky above, pretty soon that big yellow moon will light the way back to the one you love. Blue shadows on the trail. Little cowboy, close your eyes and dream. All of the doggies are in the corral. All of your work is done. Just close your eyes and dream, little pal. Dream on. Someone. 5 years of the show, the entertainment we've done, and you're gonna get even more of it in the weeks to come. Blue shadows on the trails. Soft wind blowing through the trees. All the other little cowboys back in the bunkhouse now. So close your eyes and could you imagine a better show with all the work all of our friends have done tonight? I'm so proud of them. I'm so happy to be a part of this. You guys did such great work. We'll be back next Monday with more fun and merriment. Hang out with us for a minute on the Zoom. We will do that. Until next week.
Night, Dusty.
Good night, Ned.